Welcome back to another episode of Power Word Nerd.
We are back with more Power Word Nerd, streaming our On the Sea mini campaign. Kevin, why don't you tell our viewers what you did in the last session?
Let's see. Last session, the ship was sailing through the Halunka Sea, and we came across a whole bunch of broken ships.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, and we sailed through this for hours. We found some fruit, some rope, some dead bodies. There was 3 factions involved: the Wolves, the Moonranians, and the Tartaians. And the Tartaians are sided with maybe, and the Moonranians are sided with Vigor, so they were at war. This might have been the blockade that we were warned about by the fucking cunt lady. Was Ice Slayer killed last session?
He was.
Yes.
Yep. What was last session?
So towards the end, towards nighttime, we saw a ghost ship, and then we boarded it and found a ghost named Steelgrave. And we heard that Mundo and a couple of the pirates of the Bastard Sire killed and raped his wife, killed his whole crew, filleted her while they were raping her.
They did.
All the normal stuff.
And the ghost wants revenge. He was happy to hear Mundo was dead. Then we brought Ice Slayer over, who was quickly dispatched with a knife in the neck. And then we went back to the ship. Vekni got yelled at by the captain. And what else happened? Then we were on the Bastard Sire for some reason. I don't remember why we were all there.
I don't remember why you went there either.
There was a woman in the ocean, and they went to save her, and she had black hair and black eyes, and we ended with rolling for initiative.
Yep.
Brett, do you remember what your character did?
So Rolan was there to see the ship pieces, and he also went over with Vekni and Prince, and then they heard Steelgrave's story. And he was there when Prince executed whatever the guy's name was.
Oh, Ice Slayer.
We also
Ice
found
Slayer.
out Prince's name is Chauncey.
Yeah.
Chauncey.
Prince's
And
name is Chauncey.
the entire rest of Prince's backstory.
Pretty much.
There's not really that much left, is there?
There's none left. There's literally none left.
Yeah.
Wow, there goes your agency.
I think, was it last week I created the wine?
Yes.
Okay, so last week Roland created a new wine called the something
Nectar of the Sea.
Nectar of the Sea.
Yep.
Do I have that in my notes? Nectar of the Sea. All right, I'll put it in.
And
One of the
juice.
other rumors he heard was that stuff was missing from the armory, so he went to investigate. He didn't find out who stole the stuff, but he found a letter that was carelessly dropped that shows someone is trying to prevent the Oon soldiers from reaching the destination, and they paid off fuckface. What's his name?
Prince.
No, not
Sins.
Sins.
Sorry.
It never said specifically that it was him, but it did.
Well,
it heavily implicated.
It was
a
implied.
lowlander, yeah.
It was implied. And then Vekni found the tiefling child, and she called Roland in to translate the stuff he was saying, and she didn't think Roland was telling the whole truth about what the guy was saying, which was accurate, and then she coldly dismissed him. And then I think that led up to where Vekni and Prince were on the Bastard Sire, and Roland was on the Tusk Cart, and Vekni saw the person in the water and pulled her up, and then that's where it ended.
Prince?
Prince continued repairs on the Bastard Sire. Prince tried to find this person who wants to meet with him and is not showing up. He succeeded on 2 of the 3 necessary checks to identify the magic spear.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And then we saw the ghost ship, which we boarded and met Steelgraves and completed Prince's backstory. Prince has no backstory left.
Well, you didn't. Well, fine.
There's things for him to do.
There's a lot of things for you to do.
There's nothing left to be revealed. Prince's real name has been revealed before meeting the rest of the party.
Chauncey.
Prince is just an open book.
Pretty much. Prince dealt with Ice Slayer, took one of his fingers, and crossed a name off of his revenge list.
Hell yeah.
And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Mostly because most of it was covered in the others, so can't think of anything else.
All right, so why don't we roll priority for the 3 PCs? Do one roll for the Highlanders, and then do one roll for sailors. So we get some priority going.
Initiative.
Yep.
21.
Initiative. 21 for Vekni. Okay, what else we got?
4 for Roland.
Okay.
Rolled a 1. At least I got it out of the way. And I'm not.
You're far away anyway.
Yeah,
so.
I'm not in any actual danger either. So
again, I'm gonna put the Tusk Card about 100 feet away from Bastard Sire.
okay.
So she would be 95 feet away from you.
Do you have the
Oh, he's on the other ship?
NPCs?
Yeah, Roland's on your ship.
Oh, fuck.
Eldritch Blast reaches 120 feet.
So how...
What do you want?
Is she,
Yeah,
like,
do you have
in the
the
water
NPCs?
still?
No,
Yeah.
she is up, like, I'm going to say 10 feet below your location on the rope.
Okay.
The epic level ones, right?
Yeah.
And I'm going to say, since you're going first in the priority, she hasn't attacked you yet, but you did observe this long, unnatural black hair and the black in her eyes, and she does not look completely humanoid. She looks like there's something amiss, but she has not attacked you yet.
How far out of the water is she?
What's unnatural
Again,
about
she's
long
10,
hair?
she's 10 feet
From me, but
from you.
I don't know how far that is from the water.
Let's put that at 50 feet.
What's unnatural about long
What?
hair?
How
Damn.
tall is
Is
this
that,
ship?
is that too much?
You
think
yeah,
so?
It's not like a cruise ship. These ships are small.
It's not.
It would be like 10 feet off the ground.
I mean,
I would say the
I'll
sides
scale
are
it back
probably
to. I'll
20
scale it
feet.
back to 30 feet.
Right.
It's pretty high. I mean, look, you can see Bastard Sire is way higher than Tuskheart.
Yeah.
It's a much higher ship.
I wouldn't say that it's 60 feet off the water. That's huge.
We can go with 30. We still need Prince's roll.
5.
Okay. Then we need the rolls for the sailors and then the Highlanders.
I got the,
There are a lot of Highlanders on the Bastard
I
Sire.
got the Un Highlanders.
Pirates, I rolled an 8.
Here's the Un Highlanders.
8 for the pirates
block.
or the sailors.
Sailors. Are the sailors or pirates?
Let's just say sailors because they're one soldiers and pirates. And what about the Highlanders?
Second,
Vekni fell in.
Yeah, so
second one in a row. So they got the Un Highlanders
What's their
got
mod?
an initiative of 2.
2?
Yeah.
Okay, so the sailors got a 8.
They have an 8.
Vekni got a 21.
So again, just so you guys are aware of what is going on, I'm going to put on the Tuskheart, only Roland is really watching on Tuskheart. On Bastard Sire, I'm going to say that everyone is paying attention to what's happening. So that would include Sins,
Ted Donkey.
Tazanki, all those Highlanders, all those, and only the models that are on the deck currently are the people that are actually on the deck. So other people below decks, remember we do have that call to arms action that a captain can do, but they are currently below decks, so it was only those people you can currently see.
Sins has a 19 initiative.
Oh, I didn't ask you that, did I?
Did you have the Tazunki
And
papers?
Tedazunki has a 9. Tedazunki. They're
Damn it.
not.
Everybody get below
They're not
deck.
participating. We're not having them steal XP. Actually, Sin will participate. Send him in solo.
Well, you guys can control the NPCs. You can't suicide them intentionally. I won't allow that.
No,
but-
I'm letting Sins get the glory of a one-on-one fight.
That sounds out of character.
yeah, I'm not gonna allow you to do that. Vekni, you go first.
So I noticed that this thing doesn't look human.
You do notice that it does not appear to be humanoid.
All right, I'm going to cut the rope.
Okay, you do that as an action.
I do.
All right.
All right, combat's over.
Did you think already crawl onto the...
All right, it plummets into the water.
Okay. Would I have recognized what it was?
No. We get in the priority.
No.
Whoa!
Kevin, you can get 15 XP for that.
Yeah, I cut a rope.
Nice.
Right. So that's it.
Vekni
End of
is
priority.
going to turn to Prince and be like, whatever that was not human. There's no creature with eyes that way.
Well,
And she looks visually scared.
yeah, it's a good thing you cut the rope.
What are you doing? What happened to that girl? I thought you were saving her.
That was no girl. That was not human.
You Golden Tusk spook too easily.
Prince, I suggest that you put your men at alert.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
And I'll signal over to them, same thing. Or have the flag people signal.
So I'll send a runner to gather some of the troops up onto the deck to watch all the sides.
Two more troops, like from below decks.
Yeah, just watching
Okay.
all sides of the ship.
All right. We can deploy more models if we find the need.
What time is
Give
it?
them strict orders not to engage anything.
It was late at night.
Save the experience for us.
Say 10 p.m.
I forget, why am I on your ship?
I don't remember why you went there.
I know I'm here, but I don't remember why.
I don't either.
Were you having like dinner with him?
Oh, because you didn't trust Roland and you wanted to talk to Prince about it.
Did we do that already?
Yeah.
I guess I missed that part when I listened.
You missed that part. You did that part.
I know, but when I listen to it at work, sometimes I don't pay attention to what's going on because I have to work. Do you remember what we said?
I think it was mostly just that we keep an eye on him.
Okay.
And that otherwise he's proven himself trustworthy.
Said, why would he lie? And he saw it as betrayal. And then Prince said, well, maybe people have a reason to keep secrets. And that was all I remember that.
That sounds about right. Well, Prince. And she just looks at you and goes, well, thank you for the talk. I don't know what that creature was.
Yeah, it was weird, but it's gone now, so.
I know, things never seems that easy on the sea.
Yeah, I can, kind of thinking back on his past, he's like, yeah, that's a fact.
Well, I shall head over to the Tusk Out. Have a good night, sweet boy.
Have a good night,
She'll
Captain.
signal over to one of the smaller boats and head back over to the Tusk Cart.
Okay.
And she was never seen again.
Anything else you wanted to do for the night?
So we didn't find the bows and swords that were missing?
No, you looked and you didn't find them.
I got distracted by that kid. Would you say that I saw most of the hold area when I found the kid, or I didn't search the whole place?
I would say that you found him. You did a thorough search, and that's how you found him. If you just did like a basic look, you would not have been able to find the hiding tiefling.
Okay, so they're definitely not in the hold. And we were missing what? 5 swords and 5 bows?
Yep, 5 short bows, 5 short swords were missing.
I think I brought the letter to you, so you know there's some kind of like treachery going on.
I think you guys showed the captain already,
Yeah.
if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. And the tiefling boy is staying with the captain now, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
he's in the captain's quarters
Yep.
currently. But he's not a prisoner. He's not a prisoner there. It's not what you guys.
No.
Every ship needs a cabin boy.
Somebody got to get diddled.
Prince knows all about the diddling.
Fuck this game.
Flip the pool table.
Your diddles, brought to you by Miller Lite.
You know Miller Lite has more taste and only 1 more calorie than Michelob Ultra. Now you do.
Oh, thank you.
Definitely what Miller Lite wants to be associated with.
Choice beer of child diddlers.
Oh, shit. Never mind. It's a joke. I like Miller Lite. I'm not a child diddler.
There goes our sponsorship. God damn it, Kevin.
I mean, that battle was brought to you by Miller Lite.
There was no battle.
Drink smart. Drink Miller Lite.
Shop smart, shop S-smart.
Of course, Kevin goes first, just cuts the rope.
So I guess Cold Brew Owl will do his repairs while over the night. So
Yeah, plus 4 is
16 would be what, 25%?
Yes.
All right, so then add 25% to the oars. As we're headed to our quarters, Vekni's gonna walk up to Roland and be like, Roland, according to this letter, it kind of implicates our pink-haired friend. Perhaps tomorrow you should go over to the Bastard Sire and check his chambers.
Okay, I can do that.
All right, good night. And
Good
I
night,
will
Captain.
Go off.
Who has the sailor stat sheet? Stat block.
I got it.
I got one.
Sailor
Roll.
melee?
I want you to roll perception.
Let's see. Is there a difference between perception and with it?
I think perception is wisdom, isn't it?
Yeah, they got a
both
minus
have
2.
-2. No, they have +8 perception.
They have plus
they're-
8
oh, no,
perception.
I'm sorry.
Passive
Passive
perception
perception
is
is
8.
I want you to do a perception roll.
Yeah, with a minus dose.
DC's 10.
12 minus 2.
So you made it. Okay. All right. Whew. All right. So the next day you guys get up, and these are your rumors. We're gonna keep doing it like we've been doing it. I think it's been working.
So do
Well,
we move
before the next day, Prince would have been doing his repairs, and then would have tried to
At night?
identify-
I thought you did those during the day.
You're right, right. But I would have been trying to identify the spear again.
Sure, you can do
Last
that.
time.
You can do that.
That's a 3, so
So you failed.
no progress.
Alrighty. So the rumors that you hear that the two sailors and the 2 passengers on one of the small boats saw these strange black threads coming from the water underneath them, and it seemed like the threads were like alive. There's 3 of them. Almost like they tried to grab one of the sailors, but they were able to get away. It was in the middle of the night. They were able to one of the sailors was kind of sleepless, and he was awake, and he nudged the guy, woke him up. They got up. They're like, "Oh, what the hell's going on?" And they were both okay. And then after that happened, there were like black fibers left behind on the ship from whatever that was. That seemed to try to grab one of them.
Yeah.
You also hear one of the guest cabins again is filled with cobwebs and it's kind of like shit's like broken up in there. It's like just in like really bad shape.
What ship?
This is on Bastard Sire, and it's not really taken care of. Nobody's staying in there because everybody's like, "Oh, fuck that room. No, oh, you get that room. No, you get that room."
Yeah.
Like, I'd rather just sleep on the deck because it's like in shitty shape. So you also hear third rumor. You hear that the soldiers are clamoring for something sweet. They're hoping that maybe one of the line cooks or that perhaps the master chef could whip up something. And also soldiers are talking about this famous fish in the Halanka Sea that they've heard about. The delicious Halanka deep sea artichoke tuna. They really are excited hearing about this fish, but knowing at this point has been able to catch one of those since you've been on this voyage. And those are all of your rumors.
Deep sea fish. How would I catch it?
Yeah.
Don't know.
What do I know of the deep sea artichoke tuna?
I'd say that you've been in the Halanka Sea many times in your 40 years, right? To travel on the sea.
Yeah.
You've never actually had it yourself, but you've also heard that it's delicious.
Would Prince know anything of this fish?
Yeah, you've also heard about it. You've heard the other misfit bastards talk about it in depth, but you have also never had the pleasure.
Would anyone know, or would I know any tricks to catching one?
No.
Okay.
Do we have any fishing gear on the Tusk card?
There is fishing gear in the Tusk cart. A lot of the sailors fish regularly.
Okay. So let's see. We've been sailing for what, like 10 days?
Something like that.
Something like that. Well, I think Roland hearing that the crew wants something sweet will try to concoct something in the mess hall.
I'd like to just see if there's, like, just get up in the crow's nest and just scan the horizon to see if there's any wreckage left or any sign of that creature.
All right. You can do a perception roll with a high DC of 18.
Nope, that's a 7.
You do observe that there's no debris in the immediate vicinity of where you are. No debris from like holes of ships or anything like that.
All right, so Vekni's thinking that we've been on for like almost 2 weeks. Roland,
Yeah.
I'm hearing these boys, they are craving some artichoke tuna and some sweet food. Perhaps we spend the day slowly trolling, fishing, and drinking wine. We have plenty of your nectar of the sea.
You have 3 days of heavy drinking with that wine.
Yeah, so we have about 1 day of heavy drinking. And
Okay.
she winks at you.
And you want me to concoct something sweet for the crew?
Well, we have the wine, but you can go ahead. We have plenty of fruit left, I believe.
Yeah, using the supplies that you guys have, you could describe what you try to make and how you try to make it.
Okay.
You have 5 days worth of fruit.
Is there any TNT left on the Bastard Sire?
Yes, there are 3 crates of TNT on the Bastard Sire.
Cool.
It's on your State of the Fleet. It's on there.
Oh, okay.
So
Unless
Vekni,
pretty sure it's on there.
Vekni will go to the ledge
arms.
of the hull, and she's just going to take her whip and just to snap to get everybody's attention.
Sure.
And she goes, "Well, boys, we have had a pretty strange and tough few days, weeks, whatever, on the sea. So today, I proclaim an easy day. We will bring out the wine and the fishing gear, and we will fish and drink. What do you say, boys?"
Hurrah! Captain!
And she looks at Roland and goes, "Roland, fetch me my wine." And she sits back, puts her feet up.
All right. Also, it's not on here, but would I assume there's like flour and like other stuff for baking?
Making a cake.
Yes.
Okay. All right. I'll go to the mess hall. I'll go get some of the wine. I'll bring it out. I'll bring Vekni a glass of wine. I'll say, I got an idea about the sweet thing. I'm gonna go work on that,
Okay.
and then I'll go. So,
So the wine's being passed out to everybody?
yep.
So as you do that, the one soldiers, you hear them do their chant.
Yeah.
We fight as one, we win as one, we live and die for the rightful king of one. The king of one, the king of one.
And Vekni will, when they're done, she's going to be like, "How about we all fish as one and get some of that tuna?"
They laugh at your joke.
And she uses her cantrip, what's it called? Something water. Shape water. And she just makes the wine float out of her glass and into her mouth.
That's awesome.
And she's just sitting
Do you
there.
have inspiration?
I don't. Do they expire?
I don't think so.
Oh, then yes, I do.
Oh, never mind.
Okay. I'll take XP.
Yeah. I was giving you inspiration.
All right. So I'll go to the mess hall. I'll try to use some of the baking gear and stuff, and some of the fruit, and make like apple blueberry tart, and maybe like add some of the greens if that actually works for making a dessert.
And she sent that signal over to Prince and the Bastard Sire that we're taking a fishing day.
Apple blueberry tart with some greens.
Well,
you can
not
do that.
vegetables. The grain.
Like what? Like food coloring or something?
Grain.
Oh,
Grain.
grain. Oh, yeah, that's fine.
And
Yeah.
Vekni's going to have her best sharpshooters up on the crow's nest, just keeping out for...
Did you warn them about that?
Yeah.
Okay, so they're well aware. Mm-hmm. Okay. Sure.
Does Sins have his own cabin already?
There's an officer's cabin, and that's where he sleeps. And I would say it's the same living space as you. Oh no, I guess you'd be sleeping in the captain's quarters. So
Yeah.
it'd be like him and Tazanki, really, and that they're pretty much just in there by themselves.
Okay.
The two of them.
So I'm gonna find Sins, and I'm gonna go to him and be like, "Hey Sins, you've been doing such a good job. I've decided to give you your own room."
Thank you.
And I'm just gonna direct him to the one that's in shit repair.
He looks over there and he looks back at you. But Prince, that one is not ready for someone to stay in.
Oh no, you just gotta get it all fixed up, and it's all yours. All yours, no roommate, no tenth donkey. I heard he snores.
He does fart all night long. It's pretty disgusting.
All yours to yourself. You can have it all to yourself.
I suppose I could fix it up and make it nice. I have some spare change. Perhaps I could pay some of the sailors on our ship to really spruce it up.
Yes. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Okay, Prince. I accept.
Step 1, isolate.
I'll give you 15 XP for so easily convincing him to.
Nice.
Yeah. 15, you didn't even have to roll.
Yeah, no roll, nothing. Prince liked the idea, or Sins liked the idea.
Did the sailors like the fishing idea?
We'll see what if it bears fruit.
Vekni is going to signal to the smaller ships that to just keep an eye out for. Well, first she wants to talk to those 4 that saw the tentacles or whatever.
Okay, so you're gonna go out there. You're gonna have them come to
I'm
you.
gonna go out to there so that
Okay.
the pirates on board aren't gonna freak out.
Sure. So you go out to the small boat that they're on. It's 2 sailors and they're pirates,
Yeah.
Golden Tusk pirates, and 1 soldiers. They're Lowlanders, but they're not Newt's Castle. Just regular Lowlanders.
So, boys, what is it that you saw last night?
One of them says, I was having a hard time sleeping, and in the corner of my eye, I saw something in the moonlight. This looked like this black thread, slowly creeping along the deck, going towards my buddy over here. And he motions over to one of the Lowlanders. He goes, I kicked him, and he woke up, and we both looked at the thread for a minute, and it wasn't moving. It stopped moving when we were looking at it, almost like it saw us seeing it. It just went back into the water and it was gone. And I left behind these, and he goes looks around his property, and he pulls out this little glass jar, and it's got a few black threads in it. And he hands it over to you.
Does it look like hair?
Yeah.
And it's black. That is very concerning. I saw this creature last night try to board the Bastille, sire. It was a visage of a woman, but her eyes were as black as night, and her hair was twice as dark.
Well, you think it's trying to kill us? You think it's going to try to attack us again?
It means there's a possibility. So gather up the smaller ships and keep an eye out. And I will warn the bigger ships at the end of the day.
I'll let everybody know. Maybe we could. Yeah, I don't know. All right, we'll figure something out.
Yes, and be sure to drive by the Tuscart. We are having some wine today.
Oh, awesome. All right, I'll swing by and I'll grab some for everybody here.
But keep your eyes open.
Okay, Captain, we'll do.
Okay. So I will take I'll go back to the ship.
Okay.
Is there anything in the captain's quarters that was Rattleaxe?
Like keepsakes, stuff like that?
Yeah, anything that was his that might be a little heavier.
Heavier.
Describe heavier.
Something that just weighted enough that if you were to tie it to something and throw it in the water, it would sink.
I would say that there is two heavy oak chests that are unlocked and empty that are in the room.
Do they seem waterproof?
They're wood.
Okay, so probably not. So Prince wants to go fishing.
Okay.
With sins.
So he's going to try and get some of the TNT. And basically what he wants to do is he wants to find a way to waterproof it and then drop it overboard, lit, so that it sinks and detonates underwater.
You're going redneck fishing.
Redneck fishing.
Redneck fishing.
I'll let you try to do it, but how exactly are you going to do that?
So I was thinking if I have like a bowl or something.
There's
that I can
bowls, plenty of bowls of
Put
Bastard Sire.
over the TNT so that it's in an air pocket, and then have it be weighted
By the chest?
by the chest. Something like that. And then try and rig up a slightly longer fuse so it doesn't detonate right on the surface. And then throw that overboard and hopefully have it detonate underwater, killing fish due to the shock wave and having them rise to the surface.
Boy, that's a gamble. You don't even know if there's anything under there.
Nope. Prince is going for it anyway.
Unless you bait it.
How would you keep the fuse lit? So I'm guessing you want it to be an airtight type of situation, right?
Yeah.
Because you don't
that's what
want
I'm
water
trying
to
figure
come
out.
in.
Some sort of way of making an air pocket inside.
Just tell me exactly how you're going to do it. I'll let you do it, and I'll determine what happens. Let him do it, okay?
I know. That's why I didn't say it.
So he's going to take an empty liquor bottle,
There you go.
the biggest one he can find, and put the TNT into the liquor bottle
Sure.
and put it inside the chest, and then hopefully light it, close the chest, and throw it overboard.
How long of a fuse are you going to use?
He's going to use a lot of fuse.
So I'll say that you consume, because you're trying to make this special type of component, you're going to consume one of the full crates in regard to
that's fine, yeah.
the fuses and everything, and the whole crate will be consumed. Okay. So you're going to light it, throw it overboard, and hope that it sinks and that it detonates far from the ship.
Yeah, just somewhere underwater.
Well,
where
that sounds like something a 19-year-old would do.
All right. So I can have
and
you
he's
roll.
so proud of himself. Like, this is the greatest idea anyone's ever had.
I'm gonna have you roll a survival, and your DC is going to be
Well, I'm dead.
52.
21.
let me put it this way. I mean, it's going to be this DC is going to be levels. So a 20 is a perfect success, and every 5 under a 20, there's going to be different results depending on what.
So I can't perfectly succeed.
Okay.
I think I need to fix Prince's stats, but don't worry about
So
that.
go ahead, you can roll your survival roll. Wisdom gets used a lot.
It is probably the best non-physical stat.
0. No, wait, no, that's a 9. 7.
So let's see. So perfect success. That's a half success.
Well, not even for metagaming purposes. I just think it makes more sense for Prince to be wise and not intelligent, since he's uneducated.
Kind of makes sense. So the crate, it doesn't explode in your hands. The crate gets in the water, sinks a little bit, and it explodes. Can I see that Bastard Sire stat block real quick?
And the Bastard Sire sinks.
It might. I don't remember how much damage this does. I think it does a lot.
But how much XP is the boat worth?
With you on it?
Power leveling.
You don't get levels for beating your own ship.
I don't have the Bastard Sire.
I think.
Dynamite fake surrender. You know what? I'll let you roll it. 20 d10s of force damage, 8 d8s fire damage.
Oh, God, you piece of shit! Excuse me.
1,
No creatures will get hit because it's underneath the boat.
13, 19,
Keeping track of this?
28,
Not 28.
33, 43, 46, 53,
Nice one.
and 54.
That was the force damage?
Yep.
What about the fire damage?
And what was it? How much? How many?
8 d8. And obviously it won't catch on fire underneath.
8.
Yeah, would it even take fire damage if it's
13.
underwater?
It's going to take the damage, but it's not going to catch on fire,
17.
which was an option.
20,
Just grab that back.
23, 25, and 29.
So 29 plus 50.
54.
So that's how much damage gets taken to the hull of the Bastard Sire.
83.
So you hear boom!
Highest damage in a single round.
You hear this huge explosion underneath the ship, and there's like a giant wave that like lifts your ship up and crashes back down. Some of the crew gets knocked to their feet. No one really gets hurt or anything like that. But as that foamy water calms down, I will say you do see a plethora of smaller fish. It didn't get deep. It didn't get deep enough. But you see a plethora of smaller fish rise to the surface. If you order your crew to gather them up, it's enough fish for a full 7 days of fish.
After that explosion, Vekni is going. She's sitting like this, just watching her boys fishing, and she hears the explosion, and she just jumps up, goes to the bell, and goes bing, 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 and starts screaming, "Battle stations! We're under attack!" I don't know where the explosion came from.
That's fair.
And she's freaking out. She's like, and then soldiers just going all over, just dropping their fish in lines, grabbing bows and swords.
You see Golden Tusk run from below decks, holding his pants up. Like, ooh, what happened?
Prince is looking like, how are they doing?
And she's going to yell over to the Bastard Sire and asking Prince what the fuck happened, where's the attack coming from?
I'm fishing.
Is there visual damage to the ship?
Yes, I would say that the lower sides of the ship are noticeably damaged and charred.
How are you fishing?
I use some of the dynamite.
And she face palms. She goes,
When she face palms, she goes, "It was Sin's idea."
she's gonna. Was it?
No.
Oh.
Look how many fish I caught.
There are tons of fish, tons of fish floating to the surface. Like I said, 7 days worth of fish.
But look at the damage you did to your ship.
Worth it.
Was it?
Yeah, we got like a week's worth of fish.
Yeah, but you could have sunk the ship.
I didn't.
You could have.
But I didn't.
I mean, you didn't, but you could have.
But I didn't.
Listen, I am not your mother. I'm not going to scold you. But next time, use better judgment. Throw it further away from the boat.
Okay.
Come on.
I guess I'll share some fish with you too.
I would hope so. You almost sunk our new boat.
My new boat.
What's that?
If you rolled better, that would have worked.
Oh, I'm fine with it not working. It shouldn't have worked.
What do I got to roll for my sweet tart thing?
So you're doing blueberries. What else are you doing? Grain.
Yeah,
Well,
blueberry,
you need grain to make the tarts.
Sure.
and then
Was there any other components?
Did you say
apple
apples?
too. Yeah, apple, blueberry,
Apple?
grain.
Sounds
Make
good.
like a tart type thing.
So you could do nature or medicine or survival. No medicine, nature or survival. Medicine doesn't make
Medicine
sense.
would make sense.
Nature or survival. Okay, I'll do nature. 9.
Okay. So you were able to make them, but I would say that you pissed away some of the ingredients and that they're burned and they're not that good, but like they're edible.
Okay.
So you see them come out like the way described. And you did waste like half the ingredients. So you didn't make that much of it because like a lot of them just were ruined because you didn't prepare them that well.
All right. I'll try one. Does it taste at least a little sweet?
There is a hint of sweetness because of the blueberry, but an apple. But you also have that smoky, like bad burned flavor. It's not like super burned where it's not edible. It's not great.
Yeah. Okay.
And you won't get XP for that.
Right.
Neither will you get XP for his thing.
A week's worth of fish.
That's your reward.
You did.
You also damage your own ship.
Details.
Well, I'll take the burnt stuff and I'll go to.
Hey, you're a brewmaster, not a baker.
That's true.
Okay.
He's learning.
Yeah. So I'll go to Vekni and I'll say, these didn't turn out so great, but I was thinking I could take them over to the Bastard Sire and then use that as an excuse to search Sins's cabin?
That's a good idea. But these boys on board are drinking wine. I'm sure they will not taste. They will not realize that she picks up a charred one. And she just kind of goes on the side of the ship. That you burnt these a little bit. She puts it down.
And not my best work.
No,
I'll try.
this though. And then she makes the water do like this into her mouth. It's like, this is your best work.
Well, I can make alcohol. I'm still working on the
Well, that is the most important part of the day.
desserts.
Yes, so pass them out and then head over to the bastard side.
All right.
So how many more cannonballs do we get for the tarts?
All right. I'll pass them around anyway to the crew.
Of the Bastard Sire or of the Tusk Cart?
The Tusk Cart.
Okay.
And I'll take
Poison my ship.
I'll take a little bit of wine and what was the other stuff? Ale. And then I'll take that over to the Bastard Sire.
As you're getting ready to depart from Tusk Cart, Holden goes, "Ha ha! Chef, I can't wait to try one of your delicious treats." He takes it and he just bites down really hard. Ow! That's it. All right. So then you get over to the Bastard Sire.
Yeah. I'll say, "Hey Prince, what's up? Since Vekni declared relaxed day, I thought I'd bring over some wine and ale."
Oh, thanks, Throne. I was fishing.
I see that. I heard the bang. You certainly caught a lot of fish.
Hell yeah! There's like people. They're bringing like nets of fish up onto the deck.
Did you?
Like half fish, quarter fish.
So what is the HP on the Bastard Sire?
I think the hull has 600.
Oh,
Yeah.
So it's not that bad.
okay.
Was it ever healed though from that battle? Because I think it got fucked up pretty bad in the battle.
It was healed somewhat. I can't remember exactly where it's at.
Yeah. Did you find any of that deep sea tuna?
I don't think so. We're putting some fish aside that are unidentifiable. There's mostly parts, but
There's mostly parts.
I don't think we found any of the tuna.
All right. I'll look around the deck. Is it just me and Prince on the deck?
No,
Fishing.
there's Highlanders like hanging out next to each other. There's a group of 4 of them. They're like whispering, and they keep like looking back at Sins, who's by the control helm, and they keep like giving him like dirty looks, but he doesn't seem to notice. He's just standing there arrogantly.
Well, how?
And you don't see Dzonki.
Is there anyone like within earshot if I just talk quietly to Prince?
No.
All right. I'll say. Also, Vekni wanted me to come over and search Sins's quarters.
Do you still have the letter?
Do I have it, or did I just hand it over to Tuskart, the letter?
I think you gave it to the captain. The actual,
Alright.
I think Golden Tusk gave it to him, I believe.
All right, I gave it to Golden Tusk, and I don't think Prince knew about it at all because he was over here.
No, he wouldn't have known about
All
it.
right, I'll tell Prince some of the weapons from the armory went missing, and I found a letter that indicates 1, we have a traitor on board, and 2, that where is the letter? Would it indicate that
One of you
Sins
took
was
it.
paid off to do something?
While he's over there, Vekni is going to just call for any of the minstrels who can play instruments to come on deck and start playing. Them pulling up like pieces of fish, and she's like, this might work to our favor. And she's gonna yell over to Prince while you guys are talking. And she's gonna interrupt you while you're looking over the letter. Prince, can you send over some of those fishy beats?
Sure, I guess.
Thank you. So we bring over the ripped apart pieces of fish, and she's going to use that as bait on the hooks, and hopefully it'll help catch some fish.
We can go over that once they finish their.
I'm just saying because he was rereading the letter. So
Yeah. All right. I'll say, and I found a letter that indicates we have a
fishy beats.
we have a traitor on board, and that it's implied that Sins is helping them spy on our movements. So Vekni wanted me to check Sins's cabin, see if we could find any evidence of his treachery.
Always exactly who you expect.
Isn't it though? He's gonna be up there all day, right? I can.
Oh yeah, he's not gonna do shit. He's so lazy. So yeah, you got all the time in the world. I'll stall him. Maybe I'll kill him, but I'll stall him.
What about Tazanki? He's in there too, right?
You don't see Tazanki.
He's a Highlander, right?
He is.
Okay. I'll take care of him. I'll take care of him.
Okay.
I'm gonna send someone to find Tazanki and come speak with me.
You're gonna wait for that to happen before Roland goes looking, or you're gonna let Roland look simultaneously?
Well, I'm gonna wait by the door till I see Tazanki show up.
You're waiting by the door of Sins' cabin?
Yeah.
All right, so as soon as you go over to the cabin, you see that it's open, and you hear noises coming from inside as if there are people in there.
It would be his old cabin, right?
I thought you were having him go to his new cabin.
No point in searching
the new cabin?
because it's not ready yet.
Okay.
Yeah, I would still go to his old officer or go to his old cabin.
So you're waiting for Tazanki to show up?
Yeah, just
Make
because
sure
I would know
because he would have been rooming with Tazanki.
I would know it's the officer's cabin, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so as you wait, you see that same person that Prince sent come back over to Prince. And he says to Prince, I found Tazanki, but he told me to let you know that he's really busy working right now. Him and a couple other guys are rearranging everything in Sins' new cabin. Apparently they agreed to do him a favor, and they're just rearranging furniture and just fixing all the broken shit in there. And it seems like they're all sweaty, like they're working real hard. I don't know how they convinced them to do that, but they're taking care of it, I guess.
Thank you. Do me a favor.
Yeah. Sure.
Just keep an eye on things on the deck. You're in charge of the ship for a moment.
Is this just random?
Do you know my name, Captain?
I don't need to know your name.
Because it's not important.
That's the kind of trust I have in all of my sailors.
Okay.
Just for a moment. I'll be right back.
Sure.
Go ahead. Their cabin is empty, and I'm gonna go down to Sins' new cabin.
Sure.
All right. Yeah, I'll go search Sins' old cabin, see if I could find any
You roll investigation.
Sure. Investigation. 17.
You don't find anything that interesting except for a pouch of gold pieces. It has 35 gold pieces in it.
Do I know if it's for sure Sins'?
No.
Yeah.
It's by his property.
Oh, it's by his property?
Yeah. You can tell it's his property because the garments and whatnot there are quite a bit different from Tazanki's. Tazanki's garments are like animal skins and like leather and stuff like that, and his Sins' stuff is like frilly and like kind of girlish skirts and shit like that.
All right. Well, I am going to assume
High society.
I'm going to assume that it's Sins' and take it.
How many gold pieces was it?
You're gonna steal his gold?
Yeah.
It was 35 gold pieces.
35 gold.
All right.
Mark that. So that was the only thing of interest I found there?
Yeah.
Well, all right.
Gold. Yeah, so what else is Sins' there?
That's of note. There's clothes, stuff like that. There wasn't really anything interesting. Just the gold.
How much clothes?
Like I say, 7 different fancy garments.
All right. I'll take my dagger and cut a hole in all the crotch areas of the clothes.
You son of a bitch!
Yeah.
All right, sure.
And then I'll leave.
Okay. Prince. So you get to the door and it's open. And you hear noises coming from inside.
I'm gonna walk in, and I'm gonna, I guess I see all the Highlanders working.
It's not just Highlanders. You see, there's Golden Tusk Pirates. You see one of the Bastard Sire pirates that you brought, one of the 4 that you brought with you on the ship. And you see Tazanki himself in there. There's like 8 guys, and they're just moving furniture. They're repairing shit, and they're sweating. They're working hard.
Huh. Thins told me he was going to convince the stupid Highlanders to help him, but I didn't believe it.
Tazanki goes, "Oh, he calling me stupid?"
Oh yeah, he's saying all kinds of shit about the Highlanders.
Damn, you're just being straight up brazen now.
Like, he was just saying that you guys are not very smart, and he was going to trick you into doing this for him.
Trick. He said he'd pay.
Oh,
Roll deception.
Okay.
Good luck paying.
Let's hope he has money to do that. 18.
Oh, so he think I stupid and I not really take payment? I'll show him. He stops working for a second and turns. What is up, Prince?
I didn't believe that he really convinced you to do all the work for him. I told him if he did the work, he could have the room, but I guess he found a different way. I mean,
Does he think I do this for free?
I don't know. I'm not trying to put words in his mouth.
I go talk to Sins now. And he pushes you aside. Well, he like nudges you aside, and he goes and walks out of the room. Everyone else is still working.
Yeah, Prince just it's good work. It is good work, you guys. And Prince will head back to the deck.
Okay. Kevin, before I go on into what's going on with them, why don't you say what you're going to do?
I did, or what do you mean?
Well, as you said, you were getting the fishy bits. You don't have them yet, I guess.
I mean,
yeah, you don't have them yet.
Probably
Okay.
be on their way over.
So, Tazanki walks up to Sins, and you see them talking. Mm-hmm. And it looks like Tazanki's angry. And Sins is kind of doing one of those, like...
Prince just relieves the soldier that he left in charge.
Oh, man. How...
Alright, did I come out of the cabin?
Did you?
Well,
Did you find
yeah.
it? You didn't find the stuff?
I was just like wondering like how long the stuff, how long that took.
I'm going to say that you come out around the same time that Sins and Tazanki are talking.
Okay. Yeah, I'll come out. I'll go back up to Prince. I'll tell him, so I didn't actually find any evidence against him, but I did find some of his gold and I took it.
And Prince just starts hysterically laughing, knowing what he just set in motion.
And then I'll say, oh, and I cut holes in all his trousers.
Jesus, man, you're evil.
So while you guys are talking, Sins, again, you see him talking to Tazanki, and he's like, you see like his hand motions, like it's almost like he's saying like calm down or whatever. And Sins goes and he walks in his cabin, and he goes in his old cabin. He goes in there. Meanwhile, one of a couple of guys from the Tusk cart arrive, asking for those fishy bits.
Fishy bits?
I guess they retrieve them and they go back over to Vekni.
We all retired and started a successful Fishy Bits franchise.
So what do you want to try to do? You want to try to like have like a certain number of guys fish, or like you want to fish, or what's your plan here?
Anybody that has a rod to cast over.
Dozens of guys.
You ever been on deep sea fishing?
I haven't.
Boats?
No.
You've never went deep sea fishing?
No.
You should do that this summer.
Fun.
I haven't.
Right?
Deep sea fish.
Maybe that's what Joe was talking about when he said we should all go fishing. Fuck Joe.
Fuck Joe.
It's a good idea though. We
That's
should.
your bachelor party. That's what we're doing.
Should all go without Joe.
We're gonna have strippers there, but Scott said no. So
Yeah.
Okay.
Unbelievable. So she's gonna have as many guys that have rods and herself go fishing.
her too.
Yep, and we'll use the fresh fish.
So dozens of guys are fishing simultaneously.
You've never been deep. Oh, that's so sad.
Roll a nature.
Nature. 20.
20. Okay, so you pick a spot that you feel will give you the best chance to find a deep sea type fish. It's like in a lower part of a Tusk cart. It's just a spot where like a lot of the other guys aren't fishing there, and you feel like it's like a calmer type spot. So you drop your fishy bits with your long line into the water, and now you can roll a survival with advantage. DC 12.
When I was cooking, did I get to roll at advantage or no? Because I didn't.
15.
Oh, you were supposed to.
Okay.
But it's too late now. You should have.
Yeah.
It's your equipment.
Alright,
15.
Fine.
Okay. So you feel this. You feel a bite on your line, and it feels like it's something big, like it's something strong. You're trying to pull up, and you're kind of having a hard time. I'll give you 6 seconds before you. I'll give you this before you make any kind of roll to try to do something or do whatever you want to do. You feel something strong, big, pulling on the line.
well, she'll set the hook and she'll put her foot up like this and brace herself.
Okay.
Because she's been at sea. She knows how to fish. And then she'll start reeling it back in.
Not calling for help or anything?
By myself?
Well, yeah, you went over there by yourself
well,
because
then,
of how quiet it was.
I would call for backup.
Yeah. Okay.
Want some TNT?
Roll in athletics. DC's 12 again.
You're right. You know what? You're right about my dice. It sounds really good in this box.
It does.
21.
A lot of high rolls today, Kev.
You can look at them.
So
Look at it. Hold on.
Oh man.
What is that red dice?
Red dice is 9.
So you're going to successfully reel the fish in. Why don't you
19.
describe how you
You're
do
gonna
it?
come next week. There's gonna be a camera directly over where you sit.
So you
I
successfully.
did. Hold on. Look, my first dice were rolled here. You can see them. And then I rolled the whatever athletics here. You can see all my dice rolls. I'm not hiding anything.
So you successfully reel the fish in. Describe how you do it.
She puts her, I said, she puts her foot up, and she starts. And she feels it loosen. You've seen all those fishing shows, so she pulls it up, and she keeps going, and she goes, "Boys, grab my belt," because she feels herself getting pulled over, and she's reeling it in, and she's reeling it in, and after a long struggle, she starts to see the fish coming up. She's like, "Gets the gaff," and she's pushing, and she's sweating, and her makeup's smearing, and she's like, "Oh!" and she's straining. Her veins are popping out of her arms, and she's so tense, and she's almost. And as it's coming up to the end, you see the gaff just go hit the fish, and they pull it aboard.
So the fish drops unconscious to the deck, and you actually hear audibly all the sailors around you go, "Oh."
Did I catch an avocado tuna?
It's a massive tuna with like a green-blue color to it. It's unlike any fish you've seen before. It's clearly a really large deep-sea fish. And
So
you gain 45 experience.
Yay!
Christ.
Whoa.
I didn't think any of you were going to catch that fish.
She's
You
going to. She's going to fall back. And she looks over to random sailor number 3. So this, "Bring me my wine." And she'll just say, "Boys, is this the fish that you wanted?"
Wow. Vekni, that's one of the artichoke tuna from the Halanka Sea. Incredible.
"Well, I am the best pirate you've ever seen." And she takes her poncho and she wipes her forehead off. She goes, "Fetch me Roland and the chefs. We are eating good tonight."
Roland's not there. Roland's on another ship.
Not there.
I know that, but it takes a long time to bring tunas up. It takes hours.
It's fair. It's fair. You were at that for hours. That was a fight. That was a
Good
fight.
thing I'm a monk. Okay.
Awesome. Awesome. That's fantastic.
Oh man, you need a lot of XP to get to level 3. It's way different than getting to level 2.
Yeah. We need 900, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're probably ways away.
Not even close.
Alright. I don't think I had anything else to do on the Bastard Sire, so I'll probably head back.
You'll head off. Prince?
Just checking how much XP Sins is worth. Sins will be making me level 2. You can use dynamite to kill Sins.
Blow up the quarters you put them in.
Oh no, the cabin blew up.
So Sins is still in his room and he hasn't come out.
Yeah,
I'm going to say now it's been like an hour.
yeah, Prince just kind of shrugs it off and doesn't think anything of it.
But you see Dazanki by the control helm, like kind of pacing, looking angry.
We'll go over to Tedzanki.
Okay.
So, what happened? You look angry.
He said that he pay, but he not come out of room. I think he hiding.
That son of a bitch. You know.
Can you get him to pay?
Yeah, I'll do my best. You know, it's like law of the sea that if you make a promise and you can't meet it, that there needs to be consequences. So, if there's consequences, I'm gonna let you be the one since he betrayed you.
What do you mean?
Well, he needs to be punished for breaking his word. I mean, what does the man have if not his word?
Yes, I think he lie a lot.
I think so too. I mean, he's been just between us. Like, I'm not trying to create discord on the ship, but he has really been talking a lot of shit about the Highlanders.
Roll deception.
Natural 20.
Woo! He what? And he punches a wall by the control helm and leaves like a big dent in the wood, or like cracks some of the wood.
Roll for damage.
It's
Boat
just
sinks. It was at 1 HP.
it's superficial damage.
Yeah, I mean, he really seems to think that if it wasn't for the Lowlanders, the Highlanders wouldn't actually get anything done.
I no work with him anymore.
Yeah, I think I'll see what I can do for you, big guy, and I'm gonna kind of pat him on the back.
Thank you, Prince. You good friend. I trust you.
The best.
You're a good friend too, Ted Donkey.
You have back.
I do. I have your back. Don't worry. So yeah, let me go talk to Thins and see if I can figure out what's going on.
Okay.
So I'll go below decks.
Okay.
And find Sins.
So he answers the door of his old cabin, and he's like, Prince, hi. And he looks old, disheveled, and he's holding up a pair of pants that have a rip in the front. And he looks pretty shook.
What's going on? Did you gain some weight?
I don't know what you mean.
Well,
Everything is fine.
you ripped your pants.
Something happened to them. I think the Highlanders are angry at me.
Why would the Highlanders be angry at you?
I don't know. They were helping me with my room, and I told them I would pay. I'm having a hard time finding my money pouch.
So you promised to pay them, but you don't have money to pay them with?
Oh, I definitely have money. I got some amount of gold shortly before we left.
Well, you better keep looking for that, because they're gonna be probably pretty pissed off if you can't pay them. You know.
It's definitely here somewhere. I just have to keep looking for it.
All right.
How did the work go in my new cabin? Is it almost complete? Did you look?
I stopped by. It was looking pretty good. They've been like rearranging furniture and getting rid of all the cobwebs and everything. I mean, it'll be pretty nice once it's done.
Prince, I must say, you are, on everyone on the ship, you're one of my best friends. If anything, no, he said before he liked Prince. He said that before.
Oh, did he?
Mm-hmm. Prince, if anything was to happen between myself and the Highlanders, will you have my back?
Yes.
Are you telling the truth?
God, no.
Oh, you're on deception.
21.
He believes you. Thank you, my friend. And he puts his hand on your shoulder. Do you have any extra garments? Mine appear to have all been sabotaged.
Yeah, I'll send some stuff to you.
Thank you. I think I'm going to go over to my new cabin now before Dazanki comes back to our room.
That's probably smart. And yeah, I'll leave. I'm gonna find the Highlanders and see if I can borrow some of their clothes.
Yeah, they give him up. They just give him up. They're bigger than him.
And I'll send them to his new quarters.
Okay. All right.
Don't worry, Vekni. I got this ship under control.
Yeah, it doesn't be a whole lot of battle there.
Everyone versus Sins.
Yeah.
It's less about everyone versus Sins. It's more giving them a common enemy so that they're united under me. I'd probably try and repair the ship. The damage
What
that
happened
I did
to it? You gonna work on the hull?
Yeah.
All right, go for it.
See if I can negate that damage that I did.
How many days worth of food is this tuna?
11.
You won't know until Roland prepares it.
13, so 10%.
How far are we from Jatir? Kind of far.
Yeah, we are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 days from where you said we had to go.
7
About
days.
July. We'll get there in July.
Maybe.
I'm going to try and identify the spear again.
Good.
Oh, 20? Oh, is it?
The 14
Oh, 14.
plus 1, so 15 total.
You just needed a 10. So that was your third success, correct?
Yep.
All right, so I'll tell you what the spear does. It does. It has a regular range of 5 feet. It does 1d6 piercing, 1d4 poison, and whenever you attack with it, not whenever you hit, whenever you attack with it, you take 1 poison damage exactly through your hands.
Oh. Interesting.
Wait, what happens?
They take 1 poison damage, but
exactly
it does
1 poison damage.
1d6 and 1d4 poison.
So it's just pretty strong for a level 2 character, but it just has a little bit of a downside. You don't have a lot of HP, so
And I can't use it, so.
you can't.
No, I'm a rogue.
Oh, well, you have a magic spear.
Can't use.
Can anyone use it?
weapons.
Wait,
I can use martial weapons.
If it's a basic weapon, I can use it. I don't know if the spear is.
It's on the Discord, I don't know.
I can use martial weapons.
Oh, it is a
problem.
common weapon, so I have
Oh, is it?
proficiency. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
Oh, there you go.
but I wouldn't use it anyway. Got my great sword.
So it does a d6 and a d4 poison, plus the d6 of a spear.
No. A D6 piercing, a D4 poison.
Oh, okay.
And every time you attack, it does 1.
Poison to you.
Every time you attack or every time you hit?
Attack.
Ooh, that's
Not hit.
that's a terrible trade-off at level 2.
It is. So when I get back on the ship, do I
I
see
think
all
I-
the sailors?
I'd probably still
Go
be struggling
crazy.
with it.
Yeah, they're trying to get it to the kitchens, and they're like, even the ones that aren't trying to drag it are like huddled around it, like, oh wow, it's incredible. It really exists. And they're just like really fucking thrilled and hyped about it.
Yeah.
It's gonna be the talk. It's like this conversation is gonna be talked about even in the small ships. Like everyone's gonna hear about this shit.
And you see Vekni just winded, and she has a bottle of wine in her hand. She's leaning on one of the soldiers. She's like, oh, Roland, I caught the fish.
How? That's amazing, Vekni. How did you even do it?
I am just the best pirate that has ever sailed the seas. Could you look into preparing this, please, boy?
Of course, yeah. This looks amazing. This could definitely feed our troops for at least like a day or two by itself, maybe.
What do you mean? This is a couple 100 pounds of fish.
Oh, is it 100 pounds?
Dude, do you know how big tuna are?
No.
They're
Once you make your preparations, I'll tell you how much.
I
it is.
don't know.
Tuna are like 600 to 1,200 pounds. I'm not kidding.
They're very. He's not wrong.
Okay. Well then.
Wait, is it chicken or is it tuna?
It's chicken of the sea.
Is this chicken what I have, or is this fish? I know it's tuna, but it says chicken by the sea. Is that stupid?
So you're gonna get it to the kitchen and
Yeah.
try to prepare it? How are you gonna try to prepare it?
Obviously I'll like flay all the scales off, and then I'll gut it. And you mean like what type of?
That's a tuna.
Okay.
It's the size of my car.
Up to 2,000 pounds.
All right. You mean like what type of meal will I
Big
try
boy.
to prepare? with it?
No, you're not trying to make a meal. You're trying to prepare it.
Oh.
You can fillet it.
Sure.
Yeah.
Butcher.
So I'd flay like all the scales off. I'd cut it open, like gut it, and
You having your line cooks help you with that?
yeah.
All right, you can roll with advantage. You can roll a nature roll. It's a very important roll.
Now I wanna
Nature or
cheese
survival.
steak.
I'll do nature.
Kind of want to go tuna fishing.
I just really want a tuna steak right now.
18 plus
I'm a big fan of
Nature, you
tuna
said?
fish.
Nature or survival.
21. 21.
Really, you rolled over 20? Okay, so you get the full benefit of this fish. It is
My
enough,
man!
It is enough fish to feed the fleet for 1 month.
Holy shit!
It is a massive
Said,
fucking
show
tuna.
me up.
Now
It is
you-
massive.
now
It's
you-
much larger than the biggest tuna that really exists.
So we have
Okay.
40 days worth of food now.
So I need like
And apparently this is good tuna.
We got tuna
Oh.
and bits.
Well, we'll see how he cooks it.
Have you
You
ever
need
seen
another
the
roll to
price of
prepare it.
tuna?
Were you cooking it right now?
what?
You're gonna cook it right now?
I mean, I don't think so. I think
can
it's
if
like
you want.
nighttime, right?
I don't know what time of day it is.
It would have been by the time you did all that. It's yeah. You don't have time to do more shit.
Yeah.
That's it.
Okay.
Yep.
Or so that's it for you.
Dude, fucking tuna's like a crazy amount per pound. I'd like to just talk to the captain.
Golden Tusk. Sure.
Is he in the quarters or on the helm?
He's in his quarters. I was gonna say he's on the pot. No, he's in his quarters with the tiefling.
She's going to come up.
Oh yes.
Oh, Captain, she'll walk in with the bottle of wine. And she's like, Captain, and she's going to explain to him about the creature that she saw last night.
Oh, well, that's concerning. What would you think it was?
And I mean, I personally know of creatures of the sea. Would she know of certain things that would be in the ocean?
Roll a history.
I like that.
10 plus 11. 11.
Because you've heard stories of ghosts haunting the seas that pretend to be the living, that try to lure people to their doom.
All right, so she says that to him, and she then explains about the smaller ship that had the entanglement with the hair follicles.
I suspect that this creature will continue to follow us until we deal with it.
Okay, Captain. So, what time of day is it?
It's nighttime now because he's done preparing that fish. I'm gonna say it's 11 p.m.
Okay. Then I will warn our boatswain and his men to keep an eye out, and I will take my rest on the deck, so I will be easily alarmed if something happens.
Okay, Vekni. Do whatever you can do to protect our crew and the one soldiers.
And she pours him a glass of wine, and she goes, "Did you hear about the fish I caught?"
Of course. When we get back to land, you'll become a legend after catching that fish.
I caught more fish.
The little fishies. Fish bits.
The fish beats. The fishy beats.
Do you like fish sticks?
So you're a gay fish.
You're a rapper. Yes. An entrepreneur. Yes. And you like fish sticks. Yes. You're a gay fish. No, I am not no gay fish. Just gay?
Tomorrow I'll have Roland prepare some of it too, for everyone. I cannot wait to eat it.
Oh, me either. Maybe we can give some to our little friend here.
I was going to ask you about
Tiefling on
him.
his head.
How is things going with this boy?
Oh, he just kind of mutters nonsense, but I think he's sick or mad. But you know, I have a soft spot in my heart for those that can't defend themselves or take care of themselves, and I don't mind looking after the little tyke.
That's most pirates do.
She smirks.
He's a very good guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, she smirks and she goes, "Yes, I was in a position similar many years ago. Has he done anything but mutter strange words?"
Oh, I hear that word Lusago a lot. That's about it. The rest of it I don't recognize.
Have you tried maybe giving him some paper on a pen and he could draw something?
No, I didn't cross my mind.
Perhaps we could try to get him to do that.
Well, tomorrow I'll send someone over to the hold to see if they can come up with some utensils and whatnot. Maybe you can draw something for us.
All right, I would like to see that. I will join you tomorrow.
It sounds good, Vekni.
Okay, good night, Captain. And she tips her hat as she backs out.
Vekni,
Oh, well, you can finish, but I was gonna.
hold on before you leave. There is something I've been thinking a lot about.
Yes?
Do you remember my daughter that you met years ago in Divinagon?
Of course.
Ixis. You and her got along very well.
Of course.
Well, do you remember during our time there, we learned that the clergy in Golden Light, they claimed that the Order of the Consecrated Righteous, Paladin Order, they saved all the Loxodons from brought them to Divinagon. Well, I've been speaking with some of the Highlanders, and they don't know anything about any genocide that happened in the past in the Luxodon. I'm kind of worried they were lying to me and my daughter.
What, to keep you there as servants?
Working in the mines, yes. You remember those conditions when we went there?
Yes, but your daughter did not seem to be in bad spirits.
No, she's a very optimistic girl, but I feel like she's being tricked. There's something that I learned. That Paladin Order has a temple in Dovah.
What was the order of the Paladin?
Consecrated righteous. Can you do me a favor when we finally land?
Yes, of course, Captain.
You were integral to our ship, to our crew. Having you depart is the same as having Teclis depart. It is difficult to
You're just saying that to flatter me.
No, Vekni, it is crucial that you stay with us, but the thought of my daughter wasting her whole life working essentially as a slave, it's something that really has been bothering me ever since these Highlanders came on the ship. I've long suspected that Grand Cardinal in Golden Light, he's using her. Can you travel to that temple? Speak with the paladin in charge there?
Is the one in Dovah?
The one in Dovah.
What city?
I don't believe it's in a city. I think it's a standalone structure somewhere in the northern part of Dovah. The Clad Crownlands, I think they call it.
So what?
The Clad Crownlands, I think they call it.
Clad Crownlands?
Yes. Once you find out, I'll be waiting for you at Cutthroat Stock. Please, find this out for me. Speak with this paladin.
I will, of course, for you. I will do anything. I owe you my life.
I appreciate you, Vekni.
How did he not get enslaved?
He left.
Oh.
They're really old. Loxodons live a really long time, hundreds of years.
After we pick up Teclis and we drop off these soldiers, I would be happy to look into that for you, Captain.
I thank you, Vekni. And please, stay safe. As you know, there is a war going on in the kingdom.
Of course. I saw the damage of the war yesterday with all the Moonranian and Tartaian sheeps.
Perhaps, if they allow it, you can pal around with Prince and Rolan, and you can keep each other safe as you make your way to the temple.
Of course. I don't know if convincing Prince to leave the sea now that he has his father's ship will be possible.
Well, he was conscripted by the one army, and I agreed to bring.
Was he?
Yeah.
Oh.
And I agreed to bring them all to Dovah. If he refused to go, he'd be breaching the contract of his release. I don't think the one soldiers and the Highlanders would be happy if he refused to depart.
She's gonna put her hand up and be like, "I'm sorry, Captain. I've had a lot of wine today for our wine and fishing day. I forgot that he was conscripted. My apologies."
Yeah, he's being forced. He doesn't want. I don't think.
That's right. He was a prisoner.
Yeah, he's being forced.
I forgot.
But he's got a boat now.
If he wants to, if he makes his own escape, he makes his own escape. I won't stop you.
Yeah.
I mean, the NPCs will try to stop you, but if you do it, you do it.
All right, Captain. It has been a long day. That fish wore me out. I will pull some cushions and sleep on the deck tonight.
Okay, Vekni. And I want you to know, he puts his hand on your shoulder, if you don't feel comfortable leaving the ship, I'll understand. It's a selfish thing for me to ask you.
I've been on the ship for 20% of my life, and this has been one of the happiest times of my life. But if you need me to do anything, I will do it.
I appreciate that. And to think, even though it would be really sad to find out that my people were being used, if we did come away, and that was the truth, perhaps they could all reunite with us here with the fleet.
Yes.
My daughter and all of my people.
And then we can grow the fleet stronger.
It'd be wonderful. Truly a paradise on the sea.
Yes. Perhaps some bigger ships.
My people are large. That's a good point.
Yes,
Vekni.
they would probably sink the smaller ships behind us.
That is a good point.
Maybe we could trade these smaller ships for bigger ships.
Well, we already added one big ship to our crew.
Yes, we did get in, and she beams with a little bit of like self-confidence because she knew that she had a big part of that.
You hear another explosion and the bastard sire's sink.
Fucking Prince.
Oops.
He's like a troll character.
No.
Yes. So she thanks the captain. She tips her head. She says, "Good night, Captain."
Good night, Vekni.
She's gonna go find Rolan and ask him to spend the night on the deck because of that thing we saw last night.
Yep.
And she'll warn the crew that's working to keep an eye out as they work.
To expedite things, I want you to make a roll for Holden, nature, or Brett, I guess, whoever does it. Ian, whoever does it, I don't know.
I don't have Holden.
It's a nature roll. And then I also want 3 perception rolls from the sailors.
Fucking roll up on the main campaign, the largest navy in the world.
Yep.
Level 13.
Fucking army of Loxodon.
6.
Okay.
And then a perception check. 3 perception checks.
3 perception checks for the sailors.
I'll roll 1. 7.
Roll 3 of them.
I rolled one of them. 14. What's the modifier?
-2.
Minus 12.
5.
A 5. Okay.
Roland, just to keep an eye out for that, since we saw that creature the other night, I'm going to sleep up on the deck, just in case something pops off. I would like you to accompany me. You know, Roland.
Yeah, Captain?
I'm excited to eat the fish that I caught.
It does look delicious. I'm gonna...
Perhaps you
try
can
to
make
do a good
sushi
job.
or sashimi? Is a dragon bone.
I could do my best. I don't know if I had never worked with a fish that large before, but...
Well, with fish that large, you have, I guess, room to make mistakes. Your little friend, the boys that we found in the brig, or the brig in the storage chamber, he is seems to be taking a liking to the captain.
That's good. I mean, I don't want anything bad to happen to him. I wouldn't call him my friend, though.
You think that what he is explaining to you that you did not impart to us, that he will be able to ascribe it to paper?
Pardon me, sir.
And you pick up a hint of like malice.
I mean, you can try. I don't think he's really all there, but then again, maybe his motor functions will be able to do something that his words cannot.
Yes, tomorrow, myself and the captain will see if he can convey his message in pictures. Because, you know, children, they love to draw.
Before the end of the day, could I do a search of another area of the ship for the weapons?
Sure. What do you want to search?
What areas of the ship are there? I remember I searched the crew's quarters and I didn't find anything.
I think there's a ship. I think under ship mechanics there is a thing that tells you what parts of the ship are.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. This packet search is brought to you by Miller Lite.
It's captain's quarters, officer's quarters, cargo hold, the privy, the brig. There's kitchens.
I guess I'll try the privy.
All right, I'm not gonna have you roll anything. There's not it's just chamber pots filled with shit and piss.
Okay.
A lot of shit.
Medical bay, another place.
Yeah,
Medical bay.
Medical Bay. All
There's
right.
a few places that I mentioned. They're not all written.
I'll have to check another day then. Or does it take long to check the privy?
I mean, I guess you could really get
Not
elbow deep
really.
examining.
Yeah.
You'll never know if you don't really get in there.
It was also nighttime, so I don't know how active you'd be at night, really searching after you just spent all day filleting that fish.
That's true. All right. Yeah, I'll just I'll go to sleep on the deck.
But again, this is for brevity's sake. We're gonna move ahead 3 days. It took 3 days to find the utensils and shit and the parchment paper, just for brevity's sake.
Oh, it's fine. Whatever.
So we're gonna move ahead, and we're gonna say that these are the rumors. An officer did, or not an officer, a crewmate did find utensils and things like that.
Find utensils, like eating utensils?
No, like writing utensils.
Oh, okay.
And like parchment paper and stuff like that.
Gotcha.
You consume 3 days of food and water and all that. Also, some of the rumors that you heard, you hear that a large mast on the bastard side is becoming crooked. Ever since that large explosion, it's becoming more and more crooked. And it seems like the integrity of the ship is actually in question now. There's a rumor that one of the recruits on the bastard sire used to be a shipwright. He wants to work for Prince and offers to meet him in the hold. The guy wears he's a red striped shirt. He has missing a tooth? What was it I said before?
I think.
Missing a tooth?
Probably.
And he's supposedly very dumb. There's also a urine and mold buildup in the privy of Tuskheart. You also one of the small ships is missing. It's just not there anymore. A recruit died from some kind of poison or something after he caught this large fish. After Vekni caught that artichoke tuna, everyone was like really hyped and motivated to try to like catch another one.
Fishing.
So they were really aggressively fishing, and they caught this like strange fish, and they caught it. It's on the deck, but they're like afraid to kind of go near it because one of the crewmates died. It hit him with like a
Stinger.
something like that.
On which ship?
On Tuskheart.
Fish.
And one more rumor.
Yep.
There's a lot of rumors this day. One of the recruits from the Downring Mongrel was caught trying to poison the food in the kitchen by one of the line cooks. He was apprehended, and he is currently being held in the brig. And those are all the rumors.
So the fish was on the Tuskheart. That guy's on the Tuskheart.
Yes.
Okay. So the fish is actively on the deck.
Yeah.
I mean, isn't it like
How?
not breathing?
Yeah.
It's not dead.
Okay.
Vekni will walk up as she wakes up in the morning. She has her morning drink. She walks up and she looks and she goes, "Why is everyone scared of the fish?"
One of the guys says, "Well, Vekni, I don't know. That fish is dangerous. One of us died already after we apprehended it. One of the guys thinks it's one of those Ningyo fish. We're kind of a little concerned. We kind of don't want to go near it."
Okay. What is a Ningyo fish?
Well, it's this green and yellow fish. It's not very big. It's actually it's a very small fish. It's like the size of like a trout, something like that. It has the face of a man, and it has these like tentacles under its nose, humanoid nose, that looks like a mustache, but they're tentacles.
Is that what this fish looks like?
Yes.
Okay.
They say that a Ningyo is a harbinger of destruction and ill fortune. Anyone on a ship that catches a Ningyo is supposed to be cursed with bad luck. Supposedly, if you consume any of the flesh from this fish, you will live forever, but you will have very, very bad fortune.
You'll live forever, ever with bad fortune.
Huh.
So if the tall tales are, if you catch the fish, everybody on the ships has bad luck.
And consuming it, you will live forever, but you'll live a life full of bad fortune.
Maybe we should just throw it back.
Well, yes, we cannot eat it. So she's gonna crouch down. She's gonna be like 5 feet away from it. She's gonna look at it.
You getting that close?
Like 5 feet away from a tiny fish.
Okay.
It's within its attack range. Oh, it is a real thing.
It's Japanese folklore.
Just gonna look. But hello's our fishy.
Does it speak?
I don't know.
Ah! It says back. Hello. It does speak. I did not realize that.
Oh,
Why do you sound like Captain Tuskheart?
I only have like 4 voices.
Forgot a mascot.
well, I hear that apparently catching you is bad luck.
Well, you shouldn't have caught me then.
Well, I mean, was this bad luck on us or you?
Well, bad luck on me You guys try to eat me, I guess. I don't want to get eaten.
Well, I'll make a deal with you.
Okay.
I will toss you back if you do not kill my sheep.
I mean, I had no plans to do anything like that. Sure.
You know what? This is very strange. I've never spoken to a fish before.
Have you ever seen a fish with a mouth and a nose?
Actually,
like a man?
I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little freaked out by the look of you. No offense.
My nature.
He looks over to the corpse of the sailor that it killed with its. It has barbed tentacles to come out of its like mustache thing. He looks over to the dead guy, and he goes, "Can I bring him with me? I'm kind of hungry."
So you eat people?
Not exclusively.
She's gonna look at Roland really confused. You could see on the look on her face. She's like, "Am I really talking to a fish?"
And everyone else hears this too, right?
Everyone around you?
Yeah.
Well, perhaps I can send you with some of our fish to eat, but we would like to give a burial or a proper ceremony to the sailors that you have murdered.
I understand that, but I eat fish every day. I could really go for something a little different.
Well,
I'm just built different.
she again, she looks like concerned that she's talking to a fish. She goes, "Well, the ceremony, he will wind up in the sea.
I can just wait, I guess, for you to dump his body in the water and then eat him. That's fine. I don't
Whatever
care.
happens once he is in the ocean, it is beyond my control."
Fair enough.
Hey,
But
We're gonna say, Brett?
oh. I was going to say, hey, since you live in the sea, do you know anything about the thing that Vekni saw, this humanoid woman?
Like a half elf?
Vekni would be like, "No, she," and then she describes what she saw: the black hair, the black eyes.
Nope. Doesn't sound familiar to me, but I don't really pay that much attention. You guys all look kind of the same.
Oh, she was not like us. She gave me the heebie-jeebies.
Nah, I'm sorry.
Okay.
She'll look over to random sailor 74, like, "Get me an oar from downstairs."
He goes, grabs it, brings it back.
Now for us to free you, you promise not to lay a curse on our ship.
Sure.
Do I believe him?
You don't have to roll insight or anything. He doesn't seem to be trying to be deceptive. He just...
She looks back at Roland.
I can
So she takes the oar.
just mage hand him off the ship.
Oh, I didn't know you had mage hand. We won the campaign.
It's true.
We did it.
Because he made a chance.
Yep.
So she's just going to like push him over to the edge, and she's going to Peter Griffin him, trying to get him over the edge.
Okay. So as he falls over the side, he's falling, and he looks up back at you, and he looks at you, and he kind of gives like a mischievous smile. And falls in the water.
Vekni just turns around and goes, "Well, we're cursed."
The bastard
We
side
can-
is here.
Oh yeah, Prince wasn't on it.
Nope.
I should keep that in mind.
You believe in curses, but you don't believe in zombies?
Well, I've seen magic, but I've never seen the dead walk.
Okay, that's fair.
Oh, excuse me.
Anything else you guys would like to do in the day?
Yes.
Well, yeah, we got
We got a couple
lots
of
of
stuff.
stuff.
I got to pee, so go to the bastards.
So Prince is looking up at the mast. And he's kind of
Crooked as fuck.
like he keeps like kind of like
Yeah.
leaning to the side until it's even. And he goes, "Yeah, I guess it is a little crooked." All right. So he's gonna try and straighten that out. So that'll be his repairs for the day. Will be on the mast.
You could do like I'm not gonna have you do it. Have that count as your repair for the day.
Okay.
Unless you do it as like a separate ability check.
Okay.
So you can just roll like a strength.
That's a 5.
Well, it's still crooked.
indeed.
So he'll probably spend a good amount of time doing that.
Okay.
And then we'll head to the hold to meet this sailor again.
Okay. He's not there.
He just walks into the hole. He's like, for fuck's sake, you better be here. Motherfucker, shit, fucking son of a bitch.
He wasn't there again?
Nah, he wasn't there. I didn't even get to roll this time. He just wasn't there.
You can roll if you want. You want to try to find him?
No.
You can roll.
I'd be looking for him, but...
Roll an investigation.
Nope. Didn't find him.
Okay.
So, that is a 5.
You could try to get the word out about guy who matches the description.
Could. I didn't, but I could.
True.
That'll probably be what I do the next day.
So wait, what happened to the mast?
Still
It's still
crooked.
crooked.
The guy that tried to poison us is in the brig?
Yep.
Roland, come with me. And
Of course, Captain.
there is one of the recruits we picked up from the doddering mongrels that tried to poison your food.
I would have heard about the poison too.
Yep.
I'll say. Oh yes, I hate when people touch my food.
Well, I hate when people try to kill me.
That. Me too.
Come with me. We will go talk to him.
Sure.
So we'll go to the brig.
You get down to the brig, and you see a face that you recognize. You've seen him around. He was one of the guys you picked up in the doddering mongrel. You didn't really talk to him. He doesn't really look too interesting. He just looks like a sailor. He's got red hair, green eyes, and he's like just unshaven. And he's bound. He looks up at you.
Go ahead, Roland. You handle this. And she stands in the back like this with her leaning onto the side of the wall.
All right.
Just watching the guy.
Say. So, do you have anything to say for yourself about why you poisoned the food?
Looks up at you. Anger and madness. Fear and fury. It was for vigor.
I'll say. Are you also the one who stole the stuff from the armory?
Looks over at Vekni. Looks back to you. I ain't saying shit. Do what you gotta do.
Alright. I will attempt to cast Charm Person on him.
Ooh.
Okay. You can do advantage. He's bound.
Well, I mean, it's a spell save.
Just
so you.
Oh. Well. All right. We'll have to roll.
DC 14. Let me double check. I think it's Wisdom. Charm.
Crit 1.
Ooh. He is charmed.
Sounds like I probably fail.
He's in love.
But look it up, Brett.
Yeah, Charm Person. Target a creature within range must make a Wisdom save. If it fails, it regards you as friendly for the duration or until you or an ally cause harm to it. When it ends, the creature is aware it was charmed by you. So it lasts an hour. And yeah, DC.
What does it do? Just say it without reading it.
It regards. It regards me as friendly for the duration or until
Okay.
cause harm to it. So, let's see, what is it? Verbal and semantic. So, Vekni's there, and Vekni kind of watches me say some words and like move my hands, and then cast a spell on him. Then I'll say, "Come on, you can tell me. We're friends."
You wanted to know if... What was your question again?
Where
took the
if
stuff.
you took the weapons,
Oh, yes.
what did you do with them?
Well, it was me and a couple other guys. He motions over, back towards the back of the brig, and you see there's a bunch of rubbish, garbage and shit. It's back there.
Yeah, I mean, it's no big deal. We're all friends here. Can you tell me the other people that helped you?
Oh yeah, Murin was basically the guy that's leading us. There's a few of us on the ship.
All right, and
Who was the other ones?
well, who were the other ones exactly?
Murin, Tento, and Brout.
Okay, and you guys were all you guys did this all because you support Vigor and don't want the Un soldiers to get to where they're going?
Yeah, we were sent here by the Supreme Strategist of Forte, Edgar Brazil.
Is that the lady with the eye?
Don't know a lady with an eye.
No, I'm asking you, Dan.
No.
Okay.
Yeah. Did you have any help from any of the Un soldiers?
No, I didn't have any help from them.
Okay. Is there anything you want to know, Captain?
I will. No, there's nothing else. We got the. Ask him to. It's just the other three.
And it was just you and your friends, right? Just those three?
That's it. We were told to sabotage you guys if we ever found an opportunity. We felt like... Well, I don't really know what he was thinking, but Murin told us to take some weapons and stash them here. I don't know what the next part of the plan was, but... I was supposed to poison all the food, too. Hopefully it was supposed to kill a bunch of you, but I guess I fucked that up.
Yeah, that's all right, man. You did your best.
I really feel like I was wrong doing that. Like, I kind of want to be on your side now. What do you think?
I understand. It's
You guys seem like good guys.
it's all right. So
Do I believe him when he says there's only 3 other people?
I mean, you don't have to roll. He's charmed. I guess you wouldn't know that how it works, but he's telling the truth.
Okay.
could always ask Rolan how the spell works.
Well, she's sitting there. She's watching him and how he acts because she's trying to pick up on what he's doing.
Yeah.
She goes, okay, Roland, and she turns and walks out of the brig.
And I'll say, hey, thanks, you've been very helpful.
Yeah, no problem. So what now?
So go once. I'm waiting for him outside the brig.
I'll say, we'll come back for you shortly. Don't worry, everything's all right. I'll see you later, buddy.
All right, Roland. Yeah, sorry again, man. Sorry about that with the food and everything. How long was he charmed? An hour?
Yep, 1 hour.
Okay.
And then after it ends, he knows he was charmed.
Okay.
All right, so I'll leave. And I'll say, well, Captain, it sounds like we got some traitors aboard.
Yes. Let's. I'm going to go to Golden Tusk. Get Prince over here.
Sure.
So I go to Golden Tusk.
Yeah, Roland will go. Can I just flag Prince over here? Or
Yeah,
get the people to flag Prince
you can
over?
flag him, or you can have allies flag him. That's fine.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Sure.
Prince heads over.
All right. Roland will meet Prince when he gets on, and he'll tell him, we found someone over here trying to poison the food, and then after we interrogated him, we found, and I'm saying this low to him, say after interrogating...
So only he hears. Gotcha.
Yeah. So after interrogating, we found there were 3 more people involved in the plot. It seems like Vigor is trying to sabotage us so we don't get these soldiers to Dovah. And Vekni wants to see both of us.
Prince just kind of nods. Was it Synth?
You know, I did ask if he had any help from any wounded soldiers, but he said no. But we were the only people there. He could have, besides Vekni, he could have mentioned sins.
So he did or he didn't?
Well, technically he didn't, but if we want to say he did. And Roland shrugs his shoulders. Well, we could talk with Vekni about it.
I think we're on the same page.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So I'll go to Golden Tusk's thing because I think that's where Vekni went.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And she just explains what happened to Golden Tusk.
Okay. So as you're finishing explaining it to him, Roland and Prince walk in.
And it seems that there are traitors aboard.
It does seem that way. Who are these men that he spoke of? I don't recognize their names.
They were picked up the doddering mongrel.
Bring them to me. Do you know you know which ones they are, or you're not sure?
There was Murin, Tento, and Brout.
I don't know them.
They are just recruits for Un. I would not expect to know them by name. I will
Round them
find
up. Bring them to me.
Do you want us to bring them to you, or do you want us to take care of them?
He looks you in the eyes, puts his hand on your shoulder. Vekni, you know how this goes. We can't just execute them willy-nilly. We have to try them as is appropriate, according to our code.
Very well, Captain.
All right,
Just looks really confused.
He's
It is tough being honorable.
Aren't you fucking pirate?
Well,
they
he's a different breed.
He's built different.
He's built different.
they just tried
He's
to
based.
they tried to poison our food. That's pretty.
I agree with you, but it is the captain's word.
So we'll have to find these guys. I could ask one of my friends on the oars if he knows them.
Oh yes, and I will talk to the sailors if they know anybody.
I assume Mackie went back to work, right?
Yeah, he's healed up.
Okay.
He's good. He was sick, right? Yeah, he's back.
I just like to talk to the sailors, the crew of the Tusk Cart to see if they know any of the names.
Let's do Brett first.
All right. I'll go walk over to the oars thing where Mackie is, and there are like a few more oarsmen.
There's other oarsmen there.
I'll say, "Hey Mackie, how you doing? It looks like you're doing better."
I'm good. Thank you so much for your help, Roland. I appreciate you.
Of course, you're. I consider you a good friend.
You saved my life. I owe it to you. What do you need?
Recently, I need to find these men aboard our ship. I was wondering if you know them, and I don't remember the names.
Murin, Tento, and Brout.
Murin, Tento, and Brout.
Those names aren't familiar to me.
Okay, they were. I believe they got on at the Doddering Mongrel, so they're fairly.
Those guys. You know, I did think it was kind of weird how they didn't introduce themselves. They didn't. They just kind of like went their own way.
These fucking guys.
There was what was there? 12 of them, 20 of them. I don't even remember how many there were.
Mm-hmm.
I don't. It was Mackie. Is he a sailor or a soldier?
He's a
pirate?
Golden Tusk pirate.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll say, oh, that's useful to know. Do you know where they all congregate?
I mean, ever since that first day, I'll be honest with you, I don't know where they went or what they do, or I don't know anything really. I've never talked to any of them.
Okay.
You know, I'm not even sure how many there were exactly.
Yeah. All right. No problem. I'll see you around.
All right. If you need anything, Roland, I'm here for you.
Of course.
I owe you. I got you. Get your finger guns.
Anything for you, my friend, and I'll pat him on the shoulder and I'll walk away.
Okay.
All right. So that's
Kevin?
I'd actually like to go talk to Holden.
Okay.
So I'll go to Holden as he's doing his quartermaster duties.
Ha The sun rises in the east and sets in the west. Or the other way. Anyway, Vekni, how can I help you?
Holden. And she looks around. Is there anybody near us?
No.
Holden. There are traitors afoot.
Well, that doesn't sound right, Captain. Oh. Yes, we whisper, Captain. Anything you say to me, I keep right to my chest.
There are 4 members of Vigor.
We're telling secrets up here. No one listen. Continue.
Do you know the recruits Murain, Tento, and Brout?
I've never heard of those people before in my life, my Captain.
Would who on the scenes is he the one that signs your men in?
What?
I don't think there's any sign.
Well, no. When they first came on, Sins was sitting at a desk with Tazanki and Holden.
Yeah. What is your question, Captain? Did he sign us in?
Is he the one that?
I don't think there's a ledger for that, Captain.
Can you ask your men about men that you know that are of that are loyal to the King of One?
Men that I know. Yes, I must go and speak with Prince. I'll ask him immediately for you, Captain.
Prince? No. I mean the soldiers, not Prince.
Oh.
Prince is already aware.
Oh.
We need to find out who these Murain, Tento, and Braut are.
Well, I'll try to find out for you, my captain.
Do you think that seems...
You said there were traitors?
Yes.
But, okay. I'll ask everyone I know.
The captain, he wants them captured.
We wouldn't kill them?
We need to find out who sends them.
There's
information in Traitors.
It was probably that woman with that thing in her eye. I don't trust her, Captain.
I do not trust her as well. She threatens us with Armada.
Yes, but she gave us ammo, so that was nice.
Yeah, well, she also bought me a bottle of wine.
Killed us with kindness.
2 bottles.
Oh.
But, do you think that Scenes would know of these people?
I would say he would know more than me, Captain. He knows a lot of the people belonging to one.
Okay, I will send Prince to talk to Scenes. Don't say anything yet until we get information back.
Yes, Captain.
Thank you, Holden. You are doing a spectacular job.
All right, thank you. Ah!
So Vekni would ask Prince to talk to Sins.
All right. After I talk to Mackie, I'm just going to go back to the mess hall, and I'm going to tell the line cooks not to let anyone in here that they don't know, or pretty much like anyone except for me.
I like that. Okay. So I guess, okay. So Prince gets the message, the hand messages that Vekni sent about talking to Sins about the traitors.
Yeah, Sins is a
traitor. Oh, no, you're on the ship. You're on Tuskard, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
On the ship right now.
Sins is a traitor.
Yep.
Arrest him. Got it.
Word for word, what?
If he resists, execute him.
On the spot.
On the spot. I don't even think I can take Sins yet.
No.
No.
Even though he's weak.
It's close.
He's the weakest one.
He is the weakest one, and if he can't sneak attack, then I have a chance.
Sure.
If he can sneak attack, I die instantly.
But what if you sneak attack?
Ooh.
I think I can kill him in one hit with a sneak attack crit, but I'd have to roll like max rolls.
Yeah.
I guess I leave the ship now to go talk to Sins.
It's up to you.
Yeah, so I'll head over back to Bastard Sire. I'll track Sins down.
Okay. You find him actually in the cargo hold.
Hiding.
He appears to be kind of like huddling down behind some of the crates there. He's wearing animal furs that are way too big for him, leathers that are just way too big and like missized, and he just looks like, he does not look like the pompous, frilled up, arrogant person that you're used to dealing with. And he just appears to be just kind of like, not sobbing, but he's just like off by himself, just alone.
The plan is working.
It will break you.
Just one day it's going to be, yes, I am Prince. This is my real voice. Thins?
Yes, Prince.
What are you doing?
Everyone on the ship hates me. I don't know what to do. I was going to pay them money for doing my room up real nice. Not only did somebody rob my money, but they destroyed all of my clothes. I don't know what to do. Can you talk to them for me, please?
I could try, but like you could try just being a little nicer.
I was going to give them money. What is nicer than that?
You're an officer. You could try and be a leader. Like you're kind of lazy. Like I'm just going to be real with you. You're pretty lazy. Like if you're an officer, just lead. Just lead by example.
But Prince, I did such a great job in that battle.
No.
I shot the cannons and I hit the ship. I did great.
But that's really all you did. You you didn't really do much. Like, I know you're patting yourself on your back, and you're probably hurting your arm with all the patting of your back you're doing. But like, you really didn't do a whole lot there, buddy.
Oh, my men seized that hobgoblin.
Your men did great, but you didn't. Like,
They take their orders from me.
giving orders isn't leading. Fuck it, I'm not doing this anymore. So there's these 3 traitors we're trying to find. We picked them up at the Doddering Mongrel. Do you know them? And then I'll give the names. See if Prince knows them.
Mirin, Tento, and Brow.
You know, the names aren't familiar, but I think my other Nude's Castle men probably, some of them might know them. Could I maybe go over to the Tusk Cart and be back with them, and we could talk about this and figure out who these guys are?
Yeah, why not?
Thank you.
I'll let him go and get his nude castle people.
So he goes on to the Tusk Cart and breathes a big sigh of relief.
His stupid oversized clothes.
Yes, his stupid oversized. That's right, plenty of those guys wear dresses and shit. You'll be good.
He's gonna start a new fashion trend.
They'll all be wearing that
Sagging his
shit.
pants, everybody's pants move around their bottom of the buttocks.
That's kind of clever.
So what you sent Sins over?
Yeah, he's gonna round up some of his men.
He's congregating with his men.
Well,
As Sins does.
we didn't know that was your plan. But I know, I told you to talk to Sins, so seeing him on board, do I see him on board?
Yeah, you see him, and it seems like his men are real happy to see him.
But
Vekni will walk over to Sins and be like, Sins. She furrows her brow a little bit and she goes, your clothes do not fit well.
Yes, things aren't going so well for me on the other ship.
Oh,
Captain, can I stay over here again, please?
but they need their first mate. You cannot be here if they need you there.
We'll find another one.
I don't think that the men over there and I are really meshing too well, Captain.
Oh, are you saying that you have an abrasive personality? No.
Well, no, Captain, it's not me, it's them, obviously.
Oh, of course. No.
It's not me, it's every single one of them.
Anyway, what have you been able to find?
I was just beginning to speak with my men about these people from the Doddering Mongrel, and some of the Nude's Castle Lowlanders have spoken to the various recruits from there, and I'll be honest, Captain, it would appear that we were given fake names because not a one of them has ever identified themselves as Murin, Tento, or Brot.
Kill them all.
should have got descriptions. Has it been over an hour?
There also seems to be some disagreement over how many of them came here. We don't know if there was 12 or 20.
Yes, but we know that there are 4 members of Vigor. So at least we know that we have 1 captured in the brig.
This is good. I can find out more for you, Captain, but I will do my best work on Tuskart with my men.
Yes, of course, we need to figure this out. This is very important. Otherwise, your men are in trouble. Perhaps we should... do you have a list of men that were on board before we stopped at the Doddering Mongrel?
I must admit, Captain, this ferrying of troops back and forth that the one is doing, they're moving at a lot of volume. We're not keeping great track of who are going where and how many. I must say, Vigor's plan to infiltrate us was quite good. We were not expecting something like this. I'd say an hour passed.
So how long?
It has.
How long were we
Damn.
traveling with the Un soldiers before we went to the Doddering Mongrel?
Let me see the map. 21 days.
And we should know how many soldiers were on board before we stopped at the Doddering Mongrel. If we were there for we were on board for 3 weeks.
I don't know the number. Do you know, Captain?
Do I know?
Do you?
Yes.
How many?
We have 80 soldiers on.
What about the soldiers on the small ships?
Well, they haven't changed. We have 80 soldiers on, right? Boat, we have 71 soldiers.
So those would be men from Un and men that were recruits?
We don't know how many were on before we picked them up.
I mean, Sins doesn't.
Would I know? Because you can't ask me, because I'm just going to say yes.
I'm going to say that since you didn't even count how many came on the boat from Doddering Mongrel, that you do not know how many came on the boat at on Frostfire. I'd say that you have not been really counting.
Well, since we were on board for 3 weeks before we picked up the men from Doddering Mongrel.
Mm-hmm.
Did you not grow any familiar with them?
I didn't really speak to them, but as I said, some of my men did. And none
How
of them...
many of the men here are from the lowlands?
Did all the Highlanders go on the Bastard Sire, Ian? I don't remember. Or was it just some number? Are there any Highlanders on that list that are on?
I think he took them all.
Took them all? All right, so then you said 70-something one soldiers?
71 one soldiers.
Okay, so let me just count the towns. Hold on. 10.
10 are nude soldiers?
10 Nudes Castle men are on Tuskart. There's also more, if you're including the small boats, there would be more. But I'm just doing what's on Tuskart. There's 10.
So there are 10 men that you know and you trust.
Mm-hmm.
Is this 71? Did you subtract the 20 Highlanders that went on?
I always I always include that. Okay. Whenever I move guys around, I always subtract them when I do the State of the Fleet. For myself, so I know. Mm-hmm. It helps you guys too.
Right on.
And so when you boarded the ship, you had your 10 nudes castlemen. Is that all the lowlanders? Or is that just Newcastle, or is that lowlanders too?
Are you asking the total number of lowlanders?
Yeah.
Oh, I would say that Sins doesn't know the exact number of lowlanders. He just knows his men. And that would be 10.
Well, we need to figure this out. Yeah, your men are in danger.
Mm-hmm. Do you hear my cat crying upstairs?
I do.
Yeah.
Perhaps I will go talk to this prisoner again.
Okay.
Find out what you can. I will meet with you in an hour.
Okay, Captain.
So I'll go find Rolan and ask him to come back down to the brig.
Sure.
Oh, sure, Captain.
Can you do that again?
Yeah, I could try. There's always the possibility that he resists it.
Well, I mean, names don't help us if they did not give us their name.
Yeah, I didn't think of that he gave us their real names and they were using fake ones. All right.
We should have known better. It is Dan.
Yeah. All right, so we go down. And
He looks pissed.
I'll say,
You piece of shit. You made me give up information. And he spits right at you. He tries to spit in your face. He tries.
All right, can I dodge it?
You allow him to spit in your face now. You move there. Yeah, so he misses. I'm not gonna roll a spit attack. He tries to spit in your face.
All right, I'll take a step back and I'll say, well, it sounds like your buddies weren't using their real name.
Of course not.
Do you want to tell us what they look like?
Are you out of your fucking mind, brother? Anger and madness, fear and fury, for vigor.
Are you going to
tell you nothing.
Are you going to make me do the thing again?
Do whatever you have to do.
All right.
I just want you to know, what you're doing here will fail. We have already set things in motion. You'll never make it to Dovah.
Well, we'll see about that. Anyway, he's pissed I didn't charm him yet, so I'll attempt to charm him again. Wisdom save of 14.
16. Damn it. Suck a dick.
All right.
That's what we can try next.
I don't know if technically would know, so I'd say like, what do your friends look like?
I'm not telling you anything. Are you out of your? Are you fucking kidding me? How about this? We'll do something. I'll tell you exactly what they look like. If you suck my dick, how about that? You want to do that?
I mean, that's quite the offer, boy.
It is, but I think I'm going to pass.
You sure? It's a nice dick.
Well, I'm not going to take your word for it.
Okay.
You're not going to take his word for it. So you're going to look?
No, I'm just going to assume that he's lying, because that's what this guy does. He lies.
I mean,
Roll.
Sins is still on that boat, I'm just saying.
Say.
What, to suck his dick?
True. I'll say, well, I could rest a little and try again. There's also another thing that's slightly more risky to me that I could try.
what is it?
Yeah, put yourself at risk. I like
Sucking his
that.
dick.
Do that.
I might get down herpesiphalades.
You ever heard of syphilis? You got a dose of it for you right here. Come suck me.
All right.
You don't have a shield to offer.
That's true.
Just for our viewers' knowledge, one of my PCs in a prior campaign sucked a dick for a shield.
A common shield worth
Regular
2
shield
2
worth-
GP.
Yep.
Need the shield bad.
All right. So Roland will blink once, and then in like a split second, he looks like the guy chained up.
Ooh. Well,
I got Mask of Many Faces.
well,
The
that is-
Eldritch Invocation. You
Okay,
can do
so what happens?
disguise self at will.
Okay.
So now I look like the guy chained up. Then I say I could try to mingle with the rest of the crew and see if any of them reach out to me. Does anybody know that we captured him?
I'd say the line cooks know, and a couple of the guys that helped grab him and bring him down know.
Okay.
Everyone knows the traitor was caught. I'm not sure if his name really got out there,
Okay.
which guy it was.
Well, I mean, it's worth a try.
Hmm.
I have another idea, but you use yours first.
Okay. Well, what was your idea? It's possible that they attack me if they suspect I'm not their friend.
Well, I was just assuming to call forth the men that were brought on board before we stopped at the Doddering Mongol,
Hmm.
and then see if they will. I mean, they were here for 3 weeks before we got on to the Doddering Mongol.
Mm-hmm.
Before we picked, were you at the Doddering Mongol?
I was.
Yeah.
He's the one you picked up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Before we picked you up.
Maybe it's him.
Maybe.
Is it impossible?
You know, you were. and she thinks, she looks pensive and she goes, you have been around the food and you.
He didn't catch the guy. One of his line cooks caught the guy.
Go ahead and try your plan, Roland.
Okay. I don't know if this guy's self like changes my voice too or not.
It doesn't.
I don't think it does.
It does not.
Yeah.
It changes your appearance.
Okay.
So where are you going? What are you doing?
I'll leave there and I'll try to go to the regular crew's quarters and see if anyone approaches me.
They're pretty much just like in the hold where the guys are sleeping. So you go in the hold and no one's really, there's guys walking around. No one's really paying you any mind there.
All right.
Not in that particular place.
Yeah, I'll go up on the deck then and just walk around.
Just walk around the deck.
Yeah, I'll see if any of them approach me.
Man, we only have one viewer.
They don't.
It's me.
Anywhere else you want to try to go? Or how long does that spell last? With the invocation.
To look it up. It's at will, so I mean,
So you just keep. So
yeah,
don't
I
worry
could
about
just
it then.
keep doing it.
Yeah, don't worry about it. All right. So, anything else you want? Anywhere else you want to try to go, or nobody goes up to you?
No, I'll try to like duck into area where I could change back.
Perfect. Where do you duck into?
Go into the privy.
Perfect.
Make sure it's empty before.
So after you walk in, you hear someone open and close the door behind you, and you hear a voice say, "They'll let you out. What happened in there, Inca?"
All right, I'll turn to look at the guy.
Okay.
What does he look like?
He's humanoid. He's human. He's pretty tall. I'm gonna say he's like 6'2". He's like muscular looking. He's got like a really muscular looking chest. His shirt is like open. You can see like the top of his pecs. He's got black hair. Short black hair.
Okay.
Plain face. He's got a scar. Let's say like by his eye. There's like a scar.
All right. I'm gonna.
It's Bjorn. We found your dad. Black hair and a scar on the face. It's Bjorn.
Maybe.
I mean, it adds
Maybe.
up. It's part of my backstory, so might as well get to it.
All right. So I'll do my best to imitate the guy's voice.
Roll a performance.
Let's see. Performance. Uh, 15 plus 6, 21.
Oh, whoa.
God damn.
You were able to.
Okay.
Damn.
You're like a Kenku.
Damn. That's something in mind.
Get fucked in.
Yeah, it's something in mind. That sucks. Go ahead.
All right. What did he say to me?
He said,
How'd you get
they let you out. What they do to you in there, Inca?
They tried to tell me to, or they tried to get me to talk about why I did what I did, and I was able to lie and told them I was just trying to poison the food of one of the sailors that I didn't like.
Ooh, that was good. Roll deception with advantage.
Okay.
Come on, baby girl.
That was good.
Did I drop that? Yeah, I dropped it.
That's a good fucking answer.
That is a good answer.
Damn. 12.
Oh.
You have inspiration.
Do I?
He doesn't
No, I don't
believe you
think
with
I
the
do.
12. Do you have an inspiration that you're going to use?
Probably.
I don't.
I think one of you didn't have it. I don't know which one didn't.
I do.
Probably not.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah,
So
probably not
Brett
me.
doesn't have it.
Yeah.
He does not believe you. He walks a step closer and he says, "You're lying to me, Inca. Why did they release you? Did you talk? Did they know why we're here?"
Said, no, I didn't talk, I swear.
Then why'd they let you out? And he grabs your shirt.
Isn't if you touch an illusion, it's gone?
I don't know. Is that how your spell works?
It doesn't go away, but he'll feel the real.
Yeah, because he wears leather armor.
Oh, so he's gonna feel that you're roll priority.
Okay.
I had money on Brett being the first PC to die.
15.
So I get my stat block out real quick.
So I start out grappled.
No.
Oh,
No,
okay.
that was for flavor. That's not mechanical grapple.
Okay.
17, motherfucker.
This one's rolling.
Okay.
Is that? Damn, you got long hair?
Yeah.
All right, he's going to take out a sword and a shield. So he's going to just have his movement to do that.
Sure.
And he's going to attack you with a rapier.
Rapier.
14 hit you?
Dan just can't get away from raping with weapons.
A 14 does, but I'm going to... Oh, shit. I'm out of spell slots. No.
Oh, no!
Yeah, 14 hits.
Are you out of spell slots?
Yeah.
You take 5 slashing. Or piercing, I'm sorry.
5 piercing. All right. I'm going to drop the illusion, and then I'm going to sprint for the door, knowing I'll take a opportunity attack.
Well, you have an action.
What?
You can take a disengage action.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That is a thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
All right, yeah, I'll take disengage, and then I'll sprint for the door.
All right. So you get to the door, and how are you going to open it? Action or half your movement to open doors?
Well, how far away was the door?
10 feet.
All right, so got 20 movement, half my movement to open the door.
All right, you open it.
And then run out.
So you have 5 movement left.
I'll get as far out as I can.
So you move 5 feet out.
Yep.
I'm not going to bust out a grid unless we absolutely need it. We
Yep.
probably won't. So he walks right back, right to your back. He's just going to attack you normal.
Wait, could I do my bonus action to yell before that? I'll say, I'll yell as loud as I can out of the privy. Help, traitor!
Okay. All right. I rolled a 4, so I missed. So people heard you, but there's no one that's like that close.
Right.
You know, I look around like, what the fuck? What was that? What's going on?
All right.
I should have said I was following him.
I was waiting for you to go somewhere by yourself. I was just like, oh,
Yeah.
he's getting attacked.
What is it to draw your weapon?
Half your movement.
I thought to draw was a free action to
Maybe
draw.
like the
it.
first.
I think it's in the Discord where we're doing half movement to draw weapons.
All
and
right,
stuff.
that's fine. 15. So I'll take a. Actually, ooh. Wait, before that, I have something fun with Hexblade. Once per rest as a bonus action, you can curse a creature for 1 minute.
Okay.
Healing level plus charisma mod when it dies. Critting on a 19, dealing proficiency bonus extra damage. So I'm going to curse him
So what does this do? Do I have to roll anything?
as a bonus action. No, you can't. It's not a
Hex.
save.
What happens to me?
It's just I crit on a 19 against you and deal proficiency bonus extra damage when I hit.
Oh, okay. All right. That's your
So-
bonus action?
Bonus action,
Okay.
yes. I'm going to take a regular action to swing with my short sword.
Sure.
14 plus 6.
Hits.
20, not natural.
Hits.
All right, 1d6 plus 4. 6, and then what is it? Charisma mod? Extra damage? Or no? Proficiency. 6 plus 2, 8 slashing.
He looks hurt. He looks really hurt. Is that your turn?
No, I'm going to use the 15 feet to run. If I run 15 feet away, I'll be out in the open on the deck.
Yes.
I'll do that.
You take opportunity attack?
Yep.
It's a miss. Put yourself like in the middle.
Okay. Which one's mine? I'm 15 feet away, right?
Here, use this guy. And let's say opposite of us, put let's do this. Let's say we got these 3 dudes are opposite. Like let's put them like 15 to 20 feet away from where Brett is.
The fuck is this? The other people? Oh no, this is
No,
15?
they're like on their ship.
15
They're-
to 20 feet away.
Yeah. And I'm gonna say they see what's going on, and they all have. So 2 are longbows and 1's melee.
Okay.
But now it's this guy's turn.
But
He's gonna,
the other traitors.
he's gonna walk up to you.
I wouldn't be surprised.
And fuck. Miss again.
He fucks you.
It's a 4.
You're being
So
raped.
Love rolling against
Diddle.
Dan.
it's a 4. I'll let you go first, and then you can roll priority for those guys if this guy survives, which you probably won't.
All right. Can I? Non-lethal. Yeah, can I do non-lethal?
Yeah. Yeah. How are you going to try to do non-lethal? Stab him non-lethally?
I mean, yeah, stab him in the leg. That's what Joe Biden says.
Instead of anybody coming at you and the first thing you do is shoot to kill, you shoot them in the leg.
Shoot him in the leg.
Also, per the rules, you can just declare anything non-lethal.
Is that what you want to do?
That's
fine.
Yeah, I want to try to
Stab him non-lethally?
Yeah.
Because you can see how badly hurt he is. Yeah, you can do that.
All right. So yeah, he's up next to me, so I'm gonna swing.
Okay, roll your attack.
What is it? +6. 16 a hit.
Hits.
All right. Again. 8.
Describe it.
All right. He comes up and would you say he had a short sword?
He has a rapier.
Oh, rapier. So yeah, he tries to stab me, and then like in the back of Roland's mind, he hears like move, and then I kind of like dodge out of the way, and then I slash at his shins, and he like crumples to the ground.
Okay, land in priority. You get 25 XP and then a bonus 15 XP.
40.
Nice.
All right. 40.
And he's down. He's not unconscious. He's just like unable to fight. He's like really hurt.
I'll shout out, Vekni, I found one.
So actually, your plan actually worked.
It did.
Actually, that's half of the Traitors' quote.
Do I hear him?
I'm just saying that soldiers hear you, and they run to get her.
Okay.
Okay.
She wasn't like. I think she was still in the brig, if I'm not mistaken. She never said she left.
No. I was going to say I followed you, but then I was like,
Yeah,
she's mad at him.
that's fine.
So it went better than if you followed.
Yeah, that's fair.
Vekni will, I guess, show up.
So a soldier came up to you and said that Roland was shouting something about a traitor. Probably.
Probably shouldn't have said that out loud. So she'll come down.
Well, I mean, I did, and I was being attacked, so I don't think I
that's
would
fair.
have.
That's fair. No. She runs down, and she finds you, and she goes, Roland, is this one of them?
Yeah, he. When I went to the privy, he attacked me. He called me
Inca.
Inca. I guess that's the real name of the person we found in the brig.
Is he unconscious?
Is he unconscious, Dan? No. No, he's just badly hurt. His legs are slashed up, and he's probably got like another big gash on his shoulder or something like that.
Okay. Dan, how far from the brig are we?
I mean, you can get there in like we're not in priority.
I know.
So you
Right.
can get there in like a minute, like under a minute.
Okay. Vekni will say, let's bring him to the brig where we can talk freely.
Okay. I guess the soldiers will help drag that guy to the brig. Some of the soldiers there.
Sure. So you get him down there.
And as we're going, Vekni's going to say, do not speak a word of this.
Was it?
Do not speak a word of this.
To me or the soldiers or both?
To the soldiers,
Okay.
because you're going in the brig.
Gotcha.
Okay.
And she'll pull one of them and say, get Prince from the other ship.
Okay. You get him down there, and you hear the other guy. They called him Inca. This guy called him Inca. He says, "Fuck! Damn it!"
Hey, I found someone who might want to suck your dick.
Oh, Shazam!
I didn't think your stupid plan would work, but you got another one of us.
Well, looks like your ugly mug happened to attract this guy.
So Vekni will, as this guy's laying on the ground, she's going to step on him and put her foot right here. She goes, what is your name?
Fuck you. That's my
That
name.
is not the name. She draws her sword and she puts it on his nose and pushes it in a little bit.
Intimidation.
17.
Fine. My name's Bro.
Bro?
Brot.
Oh,
Brot.
Brot.
One of the
Well,
names that was given.
Well, Brot, it seems that your plan is falling apart. Do you wish to leave?
I do.
Then I need some answers from you. And she still holds the sword against him. Who is Murin in Tento?
He looks over at Inca. He goes, "You piece of shit. You're telling them all our names?"
He did. He spilled the beans.
He's sang like a canary.
Yes.
Well, seems like you already know then.
Describes them for me.
Tento is a Kenku with a funny looking hat. It's a fuzzy red hat. And Murin is a tabaxi with like mangy fur and orange eyes.
Did we have non-humans aboard the ship or non-human else?
I don't think...
Human or else?
No.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that is obviously not true. There are no Kenkus or Tabaxi on board.
That's what they look like. I don't know what to tell you.
I thought you did not fear death, and I will push the sword further into his nose.
He kind of tries to like wriggle, like get the blade away from his face. I mean, fine. They look like us. They're just guys. They came on the ship. You hear their guys say, "Shut up! Don't tell them anything."
Is Molbrax and Cold Brew and they should be in there.
They are in there.
Molbrax, could you shut him up for me?
Yes.
Don't kill him, please. We still need answers, but keep him quiet. You will get an extra serving of dinner tonight.
Okay. And he grabs the guy's again. Molbrax he's not tied up, right? He just
No.
Molbrax grabs the guy's throat and just holds it, and the guy like
Molbrax,
until the guy passes
heal
out,
him.
and then he just lets go.
They
He's
passed out.
unconscious.
Yeah.
He's unconscious?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, Molbrax.
I like to eat.
Yes, and we caught another katotuna. Or another choke tuna.
Oh, that's not. Is that even real?
Apparently, I caught it yesterday.
Oh, that sounds fantastic, Captain.
So back to you.
See, around this time, Prince arrives.
Well, hello there, Prince. And you see Vekni with her heel dug into this guy's neck and her sword splitting his nose.
What did he do?
He is one of the the 4 traitors to Vigor.
Okay. Yeah, what do you need?
Well, I thought that you would like to interrogate him as well.
Oh, yes, please.
Oh,
Okay.
God.
So, are you going to start talking?
I did. What do you need?
You told me they are regular people. Describes them, their hair color, their height, their build, anything defining of their features, such as this scar on your face and this new scar on your nose.
Well, okay. I mean, Tento is tall like me, and he's kind of chunky. He's fat. He sweats a lot. He's bald. Murin is just small and quiet. He's got short blonde hair. There's not really anything special about him. He's kind of the one leading us.
Insight.
Okay, roll.
$23.
Yeah, he's telling the truth.
I'm gonna look up at Roland and Prince and be like, I'll stay here with him. You two think you can find these two. Keep it quiet.
Prince is just going to smile at the guy and be like, are you sure I can't stay here?
Well, it's my turn to have some fun.
Oh, God.
All right. So we'll go explore the ship to try and find the 2 people as described.
I'll stick with Prince.
Roll investigation.
Sure. Both of us, and you take the higher?
No, just Ian.
No. Advantage for Ian?
No. Oh, yeah, you can help him. Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Good thing.
Ooh, nice.
20.
Nice.
Okay. There's a section in the hold. There's like a lot of guys around. You see the Lowlanders are just really getting along well with the Golden Tusk Pirates. They're just having drinks, like, you know, clanking their mugs together. Lowlanders are doing their whole, you know, we fight as one, we win as one, doing the whole thing. And one of the men amongst them is kind of matches that description. He's fat and he's like sweaty and he's bald. Tall. And he's drinking with them. They're just having a good time.
I'm gonna walk up to him, kind of tap him on the shoulder.
I'll be close to Prince in case anything happens.
Turns around. Hey, what's up, buddy? How are you, buddy?
I'm doing all right, buddy.
I'm good.
Tento.
Want a drink?
So yeah, why not? I'll take the drink.
Sure. Here.
And we
I pour that one myself. It's special.
Yeah, I'm just gonna pretend to bump into someone and then just spill it all over him.
The guy or the
guy.
Okay. Oh, what the hell? Really, bro?
I'm sorry. Come with me. I'll get you replacement clothes and everything.
Nah, I'm good. I'm having a fun time at this party, man.
No, it's okay. Come on, come with me.
He just takes his shirt off. I'm good. It's warm out. Throws on the ground. Let's party.
Yeah. No, let's get up and come with me.
Have you tried some of my ale?
Oh yeah, it's great shit. Love it.
Yeah, like you know, it was really shitty of him to spill it on you. I'll get you a glass of my ale. I heard you guys really like it.
Oh, all right. Appreciate it, man. I'll be right here. Bring it to me when you're ready.
Well, the captain doesn't really like us taking the beer out except for special occasions. But if you come with us, I'll give you.
Oh, so is it like secret beer or something?
Oh, it's
like
just
super special beer.
Yeah, it's
oh hell yeah, let's go.
All right. So yeah.
Yeah, we'll start leading him and get him as far to the brig as we can.
While they're doing that, I'd just like to throw that guy in the brig and tie him up. The other guy.
The injured guy?
Mm-hmm.
Are you going to get me a doctor? Or I'm kind of bleeding out here, man. I've been telling you what you want to know.
Well, eventually. For now, we wait for your friends. You will not die.
Okay. So go ahead.
Yeah, we'll lead him to the brig, if we can get him that far without him catching on.
I'm going to say that a lot of the walk is kind of the same direction as the kitchens, but you do come to a point where it's clearly not going towards the kitchens, and he stops and he's like, "Guys, you guys fucking getting confused?"
Oh, I don't keep it there. I keep it hidden.
Hidden where?
That everyone on a ship knows where the brig is, right?
Yeah.
So I keep it hidden in the brig. There's not really
the brig.
Yeah.
Dude, we can't go down there. They got a prisoner down there or something. We can't go down there. Are you crazy?
If you had secret beer, where better to hide it than the brig?
I can't go down there with them having prisoners. I'll get in trouble.
No,
that Captain Vekni. She's a good one, but she's tough. She ain't gonna like it if I just fucking walk around by the prisoners.
We're her officers. We'll vouch for you.
He wouldn't know that.
You guys are trying to get me in trouble. Roll persuasion.
He would know that he's the captain of the other ship too.
That's true.
Yeah.
Persuasion, you said?
Yeah.
Oops. 8.
Yeah. He won't go.
I'm gonna draw, kind of reach down and subtly draw one of my daggers. And
whoa! What are you doing?
I'm
He
trying
takes
to
a
do
step back.
it secretly.
Oh, he doesn't see it. Roll stealth.
Sleight of hand.
Stealth.
All right, stealth. Either works.
Either it's probably the same roll.
Yeah.
They are actually slightly different. Stealth is 22.
So he does not observe you do that.
And I'm just gonna be like, oh no, it's okay. And I'm gonna put the knife up against his chin.
Whoa, buddy, what are you doing?
Yeah, buddy. We tried the knife way, so now we're doing it this way. So yeah, you're going to the brig right now, or I'm gonna cut about 50 pounds off of you.
Oof.
Roll. I'm not gonna have you roll anything.
That's intimidation. If I didn't hear.
I'm not gonna have you roll anything. He just looks you in the eyes and he says, "How did you know?"
Apparently, your friends are very talkative.
He sighs for vigor, and he pushes his entire weight of his body forward, plunging his neck into your dagger.
God damn.
Okay, you were my witness. I didn't do it that time.
Is he dead?
Yeah, he's dead.
All right. We'll
Drag him to the brig.
Yeah, I'll say we can't.
I found another
They
one.
didn't expect
Throw the
that.
dead body in.
But we can't keep him up here. What if the last one sees?
Oh yeah, no, I got him.
Let's get him
I'll
to the
just
brig.
drag him by like a foot. Drag him all the way to the brig from there.
Okay. There's not really a lot of people out just hanging out. I would say it's like nighttime now.
Okay.
So
Sounds good.
you guys spend a lot of time trying to figure out what these guys
Yeah,
are.
so I'll just drag him down to the brig. Vekni, we found another one, but
Does that count as your kill for the kill count? Kinda, right?
No, that would count as his kill.
The guy killed himself. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
I mean,
he's an NPC. He
I
definitely
put
got
the
kill.
weapon there. I'm just saying.
It's worth a lot of EXP.
Yeah, so all of a sudden in the brig, Vekni, Prince just walks in dragging this guy by the foot. Yeah, there was the
Prince, I did not expect you to kill him.
I didn't. Roll an old test. I didn't kill him. I was holding my knife still, and he moved into it.
We were
That does not sound legit.
we were able to get him most of the way to the brig, and then
That sounds
he got
sus.
spooked.
That's what happened. I didn't
So you're
stab
saying
him.
that he slipped and fell on your dagger?
Yes, that's exactly. Well, it was intentional, but not by me. It was intentional by him. He was like, "Oh, you caught me."
I mean, I do not have a problem with killing traitors.
Oh, I would have killed him anyway, but he killed me before I could kill him.
I killed you?
What?
Did you get traitor?
Yes. What?
You said he killed me before I could kill him.
Oh yeah, no, he killed him before I could kill him. Sorry,
Yeah.
it was a confusing situation.
Okay, so there is one left.
Yep, one left. I'll go get that one. We'll go find him now.
All right. I'll
I will.
You can put this one with his friends. You want me to put him in the brig with the friends?
Well, I mean, there's no reason to throw him in the brig. He's
Yeah, it's
dead.
kind of funny. Keep them all together.
does
Sure, I'll throw him in there.
maybe this could
Throw
be
the guys, here you go, it's dinner.
Molbrax as
Here
a
you go,
extra
Mobrax,
helping.
this is what we promised you.
Does Molbrax eat people?
I don't know, probably. Probably rape it first.
You don't know.
Probably
Flay it.
flay it and rape it.
Okay, I'm going with you, boys. They're all locked up. The last one is Murin.
You said they
He's
said he's
short
the
with
leader,
blonde
right?
hair. Yes, he's unassuming. He's small.
Okay.
So, did you notice anybody in the mess hall?
Did I?
No.
Right.
No.
No, we rolled really well, so we would have seen him if he was there.
Yeah.
Okay, so
He didn't seem
there
to be in
is
the mess
the private quarters, so we could check.
Hmm.
So I'd like to go to the private quarters with them and see if we find.
Sure. I'm not gonna have you roll. He's not there. You spend quite a bit of time looking.
Did I have any of the recruits from the Doddering Mongrel on the Bastard Sire?
You had all Highlanders.
Can I
Yeah, I just
see?
had all the high. Okay.
I thought you had other people.
He
on
had,
it.
I had the Highlanders
Prince,
and then I
Sins,
had Pirates.
Tazanki,
Do you only have
uh,
Highlanders and Pirates?
20 Highlanders, 13 Tuskart Pirates, and 4 Mr. Bastard Pirates.
Yeah. So the answer is no. You
Okay.
don't have any of them.
Sure.
Oh, there's no one in the courthouse.
Well, we'll just have to think the whole boat.
What
and
time
move
is it?
To the Bastard Sire.
Since you just checked the quarters, I'm gonna say you spend another hour. So it's like a little after 11.
Maybe
11 p.m.?
he's
Yeah.
maybe
wow.
he's on the night crew with home-brew. So let's check up on the deck.
Okay.
We go up on the deck. Is he up there with
What else?
All right, I'll describe to Cold Brew what the guy looks like and ask him to keep an eye out.
Yes, if I find him, I will tell you.
Thank you, sir.
Where were they drinking? In the...
It was like really thinking the hold.
Oh, was the cargo hold?
Yeah, I mean, it's the cargo hold is a separate section of like the larger hold area. It's like a really big section of the boat.
Right.
Okay. So I wonder if he heard that we were looking for him and maybe he's hiding in the cargo hold or something like that.
Well, here's the problem. If he knows that we are looking for him, we are in more danger than we were before. Because as Prince has shown, one explosive can do a lot of damage to a ship.
That's true. What should we do? Should we get more of the crew on looking for him?
Yes,
Can we do like a roll call or something?
I was thinking to call for everybody on deck. And then we could look for him with the rest of the soldiers up on deck. There would be no distractions. Do you boys agree?
That sounds good to me.
Okay, so Vekni will call for all hands on board, all hands on deck, to bring all the soldiers and sailors from below up.
Okay.
Roland, watch the brig just in case he tries to break the other two out.
Okay. Roland will go stand by the door to the brig.
Sure.
She's going to look over the crew as they start coming up. She'll stand up on the helm and look over. Does she notice a short blonde man?
Yes. She notices 3. One is a Golden Tusk Pirate that you don't recognize. 2 are 1 soldiers that you don't recognize.
I would think that I would know all my pirates since we've been sailing for a long time. So
recognize them.
Prince, there are 3 that I noticed that match the description. There are 1 soldiers and 1 of my pirates, and I do not recognize him.
So you want me to capture him?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I'll go over and just kind of be like, hey, you, come with me.
He looks a little confused. He's shrugs his shoulders. He calls with you.
And I'm going to just like walk through the lines of the troops, and I'm trying to get to the 2 other blonde short guys.
Okay.
And I'll walk up to one of them, and I'm gonna look down and be like, "What is your name?"
My name is Nathan. My name's Nate. Nate.
Nathan or Nate, what is it?
He answered you. My name is Nate.
Where are you from, Nate?
He's one of the Un guys, right?
Yep.
Tusk Point.
When did you aboard the ship?
I jumped aboard when you guys visited Frostfire. Why do you ask?
How long have you been on board?
21 days plus however many days it's been since we left Lunaris.
Okay. Stay here. And I will walk over to the other one.
Okay.
What is your name, soldier?
Brent.
Brent, how long have you been aboard?
You picked me up at Dovah Model. You don't remember?
Please come with me. I have some questions for you.
Sure.
So I'll watch Prince take the other guy down to the brig.
Oh.
And I'll follow behind this guy.
Okay.
And I'll keep my hand on my sword and lead him down to the brig as well.
Okay. So you bring the 2 guys down?
Yep.
Do you tell me to come with you?
You're at the brig.
Well, I was like, okay, I thought I was like right outside, making sure no one got in.
Oh yeah, no, you're coming.
Okay. I was going to watch the 3rd guy. But...
So when we walk in, I'm going to watch their facial expressions to see if they make any expressions to the 3 guys in the brig.
They both do. They both have like a face like, oh, fuck.
Drop your weapons.
The Brent says, Are we in trouble? Or what's going on?
Prince explains the situation.
One of you is a traitor. We're gonna kill you.
What? Both of them are like what? No. What are you talking about?
That's what a traitor would say.
I don't think I told you the name of the guy from that's a pirate, right? That you don't recognize. Mm-hmm. Yeah. He turns and he tries to run up the stairs.
I'm gonna try and trip him.
Wasn't I like at the stairs or no?
Were you?
But yeah, he told me to come into brig.
All right, sure. So you're able to block him from getting up the stairs, but he tries to like run by you.
All right. Yep, I'll block him. I'll draw my short sword.
I'll draw mine as well.
Oh, all right. Okay. All right. Whatever you guys want.
Murin.
And they takes his weapons, drops them.
I assume your name is Murin.
No?
Then why run?
Because that one just said he was going to kill us?
Well, I mean, it does not bode well for you to run if you are not guilty.
Didn't bode well for them either, and he points to the unconscious guy and the guy that's bleeding from his legs.
Do you know what happens to them? Do you know anything of the story?
Looks like you guys hurt them.
Several reasons. They gave them to us.
Okay.
And you are giving us a reason.
Okay.
I'm going to look over at the other guy. Is he doing anything?
He looks scared.
I do not remember, I do not recognize you as one of my crew.
I get that a lot.
I do not understand.
Does it come up a lot?
No one remembers me. It's like I'm forgettable. I don't know. So I became a pirate. I wanted to make a name for myself and get some respect. And even on the ship, I don't get any of that. Kind of shitty. I was thinking about quitting. I could just leave. Like, you don't have to kill me. I can just leave.
It's a boat in the middle of the ocean. Where are you
going? I mean, whenever we get to Dovah, I could just fucking bounce. I could join one. Whatever. You guys don't want me here. It's fine. You don't have to kill me. I don't have to be here.
It takes a bad attitude to be a pirate, but that's a bad attitude for a pirate.
Honestly, I don't even know if this life is for me. I've been with Golden Tusk for a while. Some of you are cool, but no one even fucking notices that I'm here. So
fuck you. You're cool. I'm out.
Is there anyone on here who could vouch for you being on this ship a while?
Nobody really remembers me. I doubt it.
Okay.
That guy with the pink hair, he was pretty cool. He might remember me.
Oh, now I know you're the traitor. You're the worst.
Did Inca wake up?
No.
Is Brout still conscious?
Yeah.
Brout, is this the one?
I'm not telling you anything.
I mean, I did not kill you.
Yeah, but you're going to. I could already tell.
No. My captain has ordered a trial.
But we can hurt you.
A lot worse.
No, I can't. If the Fury Lord's ever found out, and I somehow lived through this, I wish I was dead.
Don't worry, that's not going to happen. The living through this, of course. I mean, not them finding out. We'll probably tell them ourselves. But you'll already be dead, so you don't have to worry.
So you're going to kill me. You just said it.
What?
So there you go. So I'm not telling you anything.
You're blowing our...
You just said you're going to
he's going to die. We're just going to decide how much it hurts before he dies.
I mean, that is fair.
Well, then I'm not telling you anything. Whatever.
Then we're going to hurt you a lot. I mean, this is an easy equation.
Captain.
Yes?
Tone it down a bit.
Okay. I guess you guys are trying to figure out which one of them is Murin, huh?
Yep. Well, so Vekni doesn't recognize this guy at all?
Nope.
Never seen him before?
As far as she remembers, she's ever seen him. Actually, I'll let you roll a history. If you crit 20, I'll tell you.
Crit 20?
Nah, it's not.
It's a 13.
Yeah, no. Nope, you don't recognize him.
Do I recognize the other guy?
You've seen him on the ship. But...
Yeah, but do I recognize him from before the Doddering Mongrel?
No.
Well, didn't he admit he got on at the
He did say that, yeah.
Yeah.
She turns to the other guy. What was your name again?
Inca, I think he's unconscious.
No.
Oh, the other
blonde guy.
Nate.
Was that Nate? Or Nate was the one that was on for 3 weeks prior?
No, you left that guy.
Brent.
Brent. I'm sorry. Brent. And then the guy that's a pirate, you don't know his name. Yeah, Nate was the guy you didn't bring with you.
What? I'll turn back to the pirate and ask. You know what? No. She'll turn back to these two and be like, "Don't kill him. I'll be right back." And I'm gonna go find the captain.
Okay. You find him in his quarters?
I'll explain that we have 2 guys that match the description, and one of them's one of our pirates, and to see if he recognizes them.
Well, I know every pirate on our ship. I would never forget.
So that's why I'm asking.
Sure, I'll come with you. Where's the corpse of
I think we
Tento?
He's
It's
in the brig.
In the brig with them. Locked in the cage.
So Golden Tusk walks in and immediately stops and looks at the corpse and looks to Vekni for an explanation.
Prince?
That's one of the traitors. He had an accident.
He killed himself rather than be captured.
Did he killed himself? Why is he locked in a cage?
Well, we had to hide the body so that the other ones did not see it. We were still missing this one. There are 4. We had 3.
Bro speaks up and he goes, "They're lying. They slaughtered him like an animal."
Oh yeah, the word of a traitor carries a lot of weight.
Well, that's just Vekni.
I've had nothing to do with it.
I take your word, but you have to safeguard our prisoners better. Whether he killed himself in here or one of your men killed him, it makes no difference. He was under our care.
He was not captured yet when he killed himself.
Anyway, this prisoner that you took, he's Pius. He's one of our crewmates.
Which one? Oh, the blonde?
Yeah, that's Pius. I guess you don't remember the men on our crew.
I mean, apparently I do not know this one man. That is what his DM told me.
So you grabbed them and threw them in the brig? Does that make sense
I think
to you?
they were both outside the brig, right?
Yeah, they're not actually locked up.
Yeah, they're not in the brig.
Oh. So you detained him and accused him of treason? Pius, I apologize for my second mate. You can return.
What does he say?
Okay, Captain.
So I'll turn over to Brent. Well, Brent, it seems that your time is up.
I swear, it's not me.
Come on, Murin.
And Brot says, Murin, just admit it. He caught you.
And what does the guy do?
The guy's like, I don't know what he's talking about. Can you just release me like the other guy?
Captain, is it possible that it's that third man that we didn't detain?
Well, if soldiers are still on board, perhaps we should go grab him.
All right. I'll leave and go look for the third short blonde man.
Okay. You go up there and he's not there.
I'll look for any of the crew member who are on the deck, and then
Okay.
I'll say, excuse me, did you see where the one of the crew on here? He's a short blonde man. Did you see where he went?
I did see, after you guys went down to the brig, I saw a bunch of guys just like kind of skitter off, like they were kind of spooked. I don't know.
Bunch of
I
guys.
didn't really notice a particular guy with short blonde hair or anything like that. But seemed like a couple guys, they left after you guys went into the brig.
Okay, thank you.
No problem.
I'll go back down to the brig and I'll say, he's gone. I don't know where he is, we could look for him. But one of the men said that after you left with these two, he said a bunch of men just kind of ran off.
Well, the ship is... They can't go far, they can only be on the ship. Did I believe Blout when he said that?
Which thing?
When he said that was Murin?
Get insight.
$16.
You don't believe him.
So it's a 21. I believe that our friend over there, Brout, is lying. So I guess it's time for a manhunt.
Aye, Captain.
Thanks, everyone.
Thanks, everyone.
Thanks for watching, guys.
Yeah, boop.
At least we moved through the spaces this time.
You know,
Welcome back to another episode of Power Word Nerd.